souls from all over the world, global tribe, happy, healthy, wealthy tribe. Welcome to the Lionsgate activation and training. I have been looking forward to this day for a long time. This is my third year in a row actually teaching this, and it gets better every single year. Thank you for being here. Please jump into the comments and let me know where you are tuning in from. I'm lighting some incense right now. This is a ceremony. Make no mistake. Make sure you have a notebook, please. Make sure you have a vessel of water and a notebook and a pen, because we're doing a workshop here. You're going to be learning. We're going to be activating some serious abundance codes for you today. Thank you for being here. Thank you for choosing to invest your time here with us today. I know that you will not be disappointed. On the other side of this, we're going to be here for 2 hours together today. And on the other side of this, you are going to feel activated. You're going to feel clear. You're going to have a clear pathway to actually manifest whatever you desire in your life. So it's very exciting. I'm very grateful for your trust and your willingness to be here. Woo! Tell me where you're tuning in from in the comments. Just making sure on my end, my back end here, I'm live. Yes, 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 yes. Thank you, thank you, thank you for being here. We got all the Egyptian symbols with us here today because Egypt is a big part of this story. And tell me in the comments right now if you are familiar with Lionsgate or if this is a brand new concept to you. Either way, welcome. It is 8-8. So what does that mean? It is, I've been studying and practicing and teaching numerology for years now, and I can tell you that the number 8 is a symbol for abundance. When we are in our 8th cycle year in our personal numerology, that means that we are basically like the pot of gold at the end of the rainbow. So that we just have to receive, which is, by the way, a little foreshadowing. One of the codes is learning how to receive. So the 8 is infinite abundance. And of course, here in Bali already, I'm coming from the future. If you guys are in the West, if you're in the US, it's 8-7 there, right? But here it's 8-8. And that is the full aperture of the portal, which is what we're going to be talking about today. What is this portal? We're going to dive into it. But 8 is abundance. And so now it's double 8, right? Because it's 8-8. But guess what? It's also an 8 year because 2024 equals 8. So it's a triple 8 year. So it's even more powerful than the last 2 years that I've been teaching this and that we've all been experiencing this. So jump into the comments. Let me know where you are tuning in from. So excited to have you all here. I know we have people from all over the world coming today, which is incredible. I even have a friend from Egypt coming, which is cool because she's bringing the Egypt vibes. And yeah, this is a lot of Egypt vibes. Woo! All right. So let's get started. Yes, here we go. Wow. Okay. Claire's here from Bolivia. We have the Black Hills, New York, Spain, Virginia. Yay! Bali, Oklahoma, Bali, New Jersey, Missouri. Wow. Yeah. There we go. Here we go. I know we got people from everywhere. All right. Let's get started. Get my slides up for you. All right. There we go. The 8-8-8 for you. So just keep in mind, anytime you see an 8 or an 88 or a triple 8, let that be a cue for your mind to be reminded that you are actually a manifester and can manifest abundance at any time, but especially right now. But let that just be a little reminder for you anytime that you see those numbers. So let's talk about this Lionsgate. Basically, what you need to know is that this is the greatest energy shift of the year. And why is that? Because it's a cosmic alignment, you guys. The Earth, the sun is in Leo right now, which is why Lionsgate is all about fire, right? It's fire, it's action, it's manifestation. Fire is that energy, right? That's because the sun is in Leo right now, which is the fire sign, and which is also the lion, which is courage, right? The lion is courage. It's also loyalty. It's also love. Courage is the French word for courage, which is about the heart. That comes from cœur is heart in French, so it's courage. It's from the heart. That's why I love using that emoji of the burning heart. I really identify with that burning heart because this is about our passion, right? It's about manifesting our passion, and that's what we're going to be talking about today. So one of the most important aspects of this cosmic alignment is the star Sirius. If you guys don't know about Sirius, it's known as the cosmic sun, the spiritual sun. And why is that? Because it is twice the size of the sun, you guys. It's a star that is twice the size of the sun, and 25 times brighter than the sun. We're talking about a really powerful force in the cosmos. And right now, it's aligned with the pyramids of Egypt, Orion's belt, the earth, the sun. Everybody's in a line right now. It's all lining up. And 8-8 is the biggest aperture of this portal. So we've actually been in here since July 26th, and we will be until August 12th. So as the cosmos is moving, right now is the time where we have the full aperture. So what is this? What is happening exactly? The light codes from Sirius, which are known as the higher consciousness, like our higher selves, all the consciousness that we would desire to have within ourselves, we have an opportunity to connect with that on a more profound level than at any other time during the year. So that's why it's really exciting. So the earth is basically getting fully charged right now with the spiritual energy of this cosmic alignment. And guys, I don't know if you understand this, but literally the pyramids of Gaza, this is not a pyramid of Gaza, but it's a little representation here, is they were built for this, because what they're doing is they're channeling the spiritual energy down and charging the earth with it. And, we're all connected here, right? So the earth is literally bathing in these powerful cosmic energy waves right now. And if we are conscious of this and we choose to work with this energy, it can be very empowering for us, right? So that's why we're all here. So congrats to you for showing up. So these waves are also accelerating and upgrading humanity's collective consciousness. And we get to be a part of that, because the more we intentionally participate in that, the more it's going to expand, right? Because what we give our attention to grows stronger, right? And especially if we do it in numbers. And that's why I'm so excited. There's so many of you on live, because we get to do this together as a collective. And for those of you watching the replay, just pop in replay right now so that we know. But you'll get the codes, of course, but this exact moment is just so powerful, and it's such a blessing to be here with you all live in person today. So it's a strong and transformational energy that will guide you into major personal empowerment if you align with it. And that's what we're doing here, right? So again, kudos to you for being here. We're being asked as a collective to awaken to the illusion of lack and realize that really we live in an infinitely abundant universe. And that's what we're going to be talking so much about today, is abundance and how to actually activate that in ourselves to get out of our own way, because so many of us are in our own way. I know I sure was. About 5 years ago when I started really seriously doing this work, I definitely had a lot of healing to do. We're going to, are you open to healing? Drop it in the comments right now if you are open to healing and you're here to do the work. Tell me in the comments that you're here to do the work, because it's going to require some participation. This is not a passive workshop. This is going to be very hands-on and active, pen on paper, and I'm going to be asking for your participation. So just tell me in the comments right now if you're willing to participate. And I forgot to mention this at the beginning of the class. Yay, you're open to healing. Yay, here to do the work. Wonderful. Celebrating you. I'm actually going to be giving prizes for those of you who are live and those of you who are really playing full out in the comments. I have 2 really powerful prizes, and I'm going to actually introduce them as I get to that point in the class, because I'm going to share a little bit in the class. But I'm going to give you 2 big trainings from my website that are worth many hundreds of dollars, and they're going to go to the 2 people that are the most active in the comments. Okay, so please play full out, be here fully present, turn off distractions, make sure you have your water, make sure you have your notebook and your pen. If you got any citrine crystals or any other crystals, like, light your incense. Like, this is a ceremony that we're doing together. So let's drop in deep. Thank you for your presence. So happy you're all here. Oh, it's so exciting. All right. So we are dropping into the field of abundance together today. We are recognizing it. We are activating it. And we're going to be getting anything that's in the way out of the way. Another thing to know about this time is that in ancient times in Egypt, because like I said, these pyramids were actually built for this cosmic alignment, right? So goddess Isis, right, from ancient Egypt, it's associated with her. And because at this time, the Nile used to flood and nourish all the crops. So there would come abundance from this time of year during this cosmic alignment. So that's why it's been for thousands of years, it's been known as a time of abundance. So just a little, history, the Egypt codes are full on strong right now. So if you have any connections to Egypt, I invite you to just drop into that in remembrance as well, and bring that energy into your field as we go through this process right now today. All right. And this was, this came to me in a dream a few days ago. I got woken up with the word lighthouse, like right here, as if I could read it. I was like, that's it. This is what I just want to invite us all to do. This is what I am committed to doing. And I want to invite all of us to do is to be the lighthouse in the world right now, because there's different ways we can be looking at what's happening in the world. And one of them is that everything's really messed up and going to hell in a handbasket and all of that, right? Or we can see it as a time of great transformation, and we can choose to be the beacons of light that are changing the world, that are changing people's lives, that are starting with ourselves, right? Because we got to do the inner work first, because we are a microcosm, the world is the macrocosm. But the more work we do on ourselves, the more we're going to be able to positively impact the world. So if your soul is in pain from what's going on in the world, which I imagine it is, I think it's true for most of us, the best thing you can do is activate yourself into your highest potential so that you can be that lighthouse for the world. I want to know in the comments right now, who is willing to be the lighthouse? Tell me in the comments that you're willing to be the lighthouse. I am a beacon of light who changes people's lives. Go ahead and write that down and make that an affirmation that you say daily if you're going to be a part of this movement of being the lighthouse. So let's talk about the abundance code. So by the way, this is a 2-hour class, right? So what we're going to be doing here is for the first hour, I'm going to be going through the Lion's Gate. We're going to be talking about all the abundance codes. I'm going to give you lots of tools for getting out of your own way and activating your own abundance. We're going to be talking about tools for personal transformation, personal empowerment, and all of that. And then for the second hour, what we're going to go into is an actual proven strategy for you to actually manifest all these things that you desire. Okay, so that's just the order of the day. First abundance code is that wealth is an inside job. Who's familiar with this goddess right here? Do you know who this is? Tell me in the comments if you know who this is. Yes, I am the lighthouse, seeing all of you. Yay! Oh, look at all these rays of light in the comments. It makes me so happy. Oh, I'm going to take a little sip of water. Stay hydrated, my loves. If you got your water, take a sip. Let's make it a little drinking game. That'll be kind of drinking game. You know that light actually carries light, water carries light codes? I mean, it's a whole thing. We'll go into that deeper later. Okay, so abundance code is wealth is an inside job. This is my girl, Lakshmi. That's right. I've seen you guys in the comments. You got it. So many of you know. That's beautiful. So she is the goddess of wealth and abundance. Okay? Prosperity. I did a very big activation with her in India within the last year and went to her huge temple in India, the biggest temple that exists for her, and did big activations with her. And I tell you what, they work. Working with her is amazing. In fact, if you go into our Facebook group, there is literally a guide there where I teach you the mantra to work with her if you're interested in that. So she has been my partner in Shine for many, many years. And she is the visual representation of wealth and abundance. Okay, so she is a great symbol for you to have around. And the purpose of this slide is to just really set the stage here to let you know that wealth is an inside job. Jema, that's right. Jema. Write it in the comments and write it in your notes that wealth is an inside job. It's really important for you to have this understanding, okay, that wealth isn't something that comes from outside of you. Wealth is something that comes from inside of you. And when we refer to wealth, yes, there's financial wealth, and we're into that, and we love that. We're going to be talking about that today. But there's more to wealth than just financial, right? You want to have wealth of health, right? You want to have wealth of opportunities. You want to have a wealth of beauty. That's what Lakshmi stands for, is all of these kinds of wealth and abundance. Because just having money is not actually going to create a fulfilling life or an impactful life, right? If we're just chasing money. So when we talk about wealth, we're talking about the holistic version of wealth, which is health, wealth, abundance, opportunities, loving relationships, like beauty around you. Like for me, it's my villa. For me, it's Lakshmi as wealth, because I look around and I just like, oh, I just feel so much joy, you know, being in this beautiful space that I've created, this beautiful temple. So that's another example of wealth. And it's an inside job, and we're going to be going deep. Who's here to do the work? I know we've already talked about this. Rosie, you just lost your job. Oh my God. Okay. I'm going to say, and I hope this doesn't come the wrong way, but I'm going to say congratulations, because it's a blessing. And I hope that doesn't rub you the wrong way, because when people tell me this, I always have an instant knowing that the universe is guiding you to something else, another path that is more soul aligned for you. So I'm going to say congratulations. I'm very happy that you're here. And I hope that what we're sharing today resonates with you, because this can instantly be your new path that is probably several timelines high above what you were experiencing before. I'm making a lot of assumptions here, but yeah, I'm glad that resonates. Wow. Amber, I lost my job 2 years ago and my entire life is so much better than it was. Yes, beautiful. You see, it's everything happens for us. You know, that's another mindset that we all need to really embrace, that we are not victims, right? May all beings be free from suffering. Thank you, Valerio. Yes, amen. Loka samasta sukino bhavantu. That is really my highest intention in my life, is for all beings to be happy and free. And that is why I'm investing my time here with all you beautiful souls. So thank you for showing up. So greed comes from the same scarcity mindset as poverty. Let's look at that for a minute, right? What we want to eliminate is the scarcity mindset. So when people are greedy, they're grasping, right? They think there's not enough. So that's just a little nugget to plant in your mind right there. And this is a concept to really kind of noodle around a little bit. It's not the lack of money that's the problem. It's the lack of self-love that leads to trouble. Low self-worth is the culprit in most cases of financial inertia. Right? Prosperity is the byproduct of self-love, self-worth, and self-respect. And this is something that I see time and time again. And when we say wealth is an inside job, this is part of the work that we need to be doing, is on our self-love. This is the intense work. That's right. It's shadow work. We have to face parts of ourselves that are uncomfortable, right? But this is what, it's getting out of your comfort zone that leads you to the breakthrough, that leads you to your best life, that leads you to fulfillment, where you can have income and impact and all those things that we desire and deserve. So a great affirmation can be, I deserve abundance, right? And if you look in the mirror and say that, if you can't look yourself in the eye and say that, you got work to do. Okay. I love Louise Hay gave me a beautiful nugget the other day, and that was it was a video that came through on Instagram, and I shared it, and it was just a video of her. If you guys don't know Louise Hay, she's a legend for self-development, and she said, wake up every morning, look in the mirror, and say, I love you. What can I do to make you happy today? And I've been doing that ever since I heard that, and it brings me joy every time, because I'm like, yeah, what will make me happy today? That's such a great question. This is self-love. If you can't look yourself in the eye and say, I love you, you've got work to do. And we're here to hold you through that process, because it's not easy for some people. And I understand that, right? I deserve abundance. I've seen you all blowing up the comments with that. Yes, claim it. Beautiful. Financial success is a rite of passage into our power. Reclaim your power, people. This is what today is all about. This is what the Lion's Gate is all about, is reclaiming your power. This is a symbol for power. Okay, the trident. This is what Shiva carries. This is what Durga carries. I'm channeling Durga today. I've called her in. She's here with us. Durga is the goddess of strength and power and protection, and she's a warrior. So this is like warrior vibes. This is what I'm calling you forward to step into your inner warrior. Tell me your warrior in the comments if that's resonating. You got fire emojis. Blow it up with the fire emojis too. What can I do to make myself happy today? I know, it's so powerful, so simple, but so powerful. So let's reclaim our power. This is what this is about today, okay? Reclaiming our power. Financial success becomes a sacred initiation, empowering you to become all you're meant to be. I love this lightning strike in this slide. My dharma is to activate your highest potential. That's why I teach classes like this. I hope you can receive that and be open to that and be willing to do what you need to do to get your highest potential activated, because this is what the world needs right now. Rawr! In the comments. Yeah! I love this. You guys are on fire with me. I love it. Let's activate our highest potential. But write it in your book, write it in the comments. I'm activating my highest potential. Your daughter's name is Durga? Oh my goddess. I was just thinking, if I ever had another baby, her name would be Durga. Oh my goddess, that's amazing. Durga's here. I told you, she's here. Rawr! Beautiful. beautiful. And Durga, she rides a big lion. Like, I was just in her temple the other day, in a massive temple in Malaysia, and there's a lion that was like the size of my villa in there, and a 40-foot Durga, full power. I did all the activations with her, and I'm bringing you guys all the codes and all the energy of that. Yes, look at you. I'm activating my highest potential. I love you guys. You're so in it. Yay, Chelsea. I see you. All right, so here's another abundance code. Receive. Okay? I am worthy of receiving abundance. Repeat after me. I am worthy of receiving abundance. Put your hands out. When I did this Lakshmi activation in the temple in India earlier this year, it was a 2-hour ceremony, guys, and it was full power. Full power. I sat with my hands like this, receiving her codes for 2 hours and crying my eyes out. Because what were the tears about? The tears were about releasing all the parts of me that wanted to resist receiving. I was like, that's enough. I've taken enough. I've taken enough. I should stop now. I should leave some for others. These were the kind of thoughts that were coming in. All these not empowering thoughts, right? It's like, oh, I've had enough. I should leave some. No, we are all worthy of infinite abundance, and it is your birthright. So receiving is a huge part of this inner work. Okay, I am worthy of receiving. I'm activating my highest potential. I'm worthy of receiving abundance. Look at you guys blowing up the comments. My heart is so full. Thank you for being here with me and for receiving this. Let's drop into a meditation together right now. This is how we work with the energy of Sirius. Okay, we're going to open up our crown chakra. So you can visualize the crown chakra as a 1,000-petaled lotus. Okay, beautiful white or clear 1,000-petaled lotus. We're going to intentionally open it up at the crown of our head. Okay, and we're going to invite in the light codes from Sirius, all this cosmic intelligence that is raining down right now. We are sovereign beings. We can close our crown chakra and say, no, I'm not receiving. I don't want it. Or we can intentionally open it and let it flood into every single cell of our beings. Are we ready? Are we ready? Yeah. All right, let's go. So let's close our eyes. I'll guide you through this. Make sure you're seated nice and straight so that your Sushumna, your central channel, is nice and straight. Close your eyes. Visualize this 1,000-petaled lotus at the crown of your head. And with your next inhale, intentionally open that up. And as it opens up, see all kinds of glitter and light coming around it. White and golden glitter and light, just reflective light everywhere, glowing, glowing, glowing. Now start to visualize a stream of light coming down from Sirius. A huge column of light. Cosmic light can be white, can be gold, can be full of glitter. You get to create your own visualization. Make it a big fat pillar of light streaming down from the heavens, straight down into your crown, through your crown, and send it down into your body. Send it into every single cell. We are infusing our DNA with this light now. Let it move around your body. Let it go anywhere that healing is required in your body. Any organ, any tissue, any pain that you're aware of, send the light there for healing. Deep belly breaths. Full presence. Receive the cosmic intelligence. Allow your third eye, the space of your forehead, to be completely illuminated. See if you can see bright light there, as if there's just a light being blasting at you. Lighting up your third eye to inform you with the deep understanding of everything you're meant to know at this phase in your life. Where shall I go? What shall I do? What shall I say? And to whom? We ask for this guidance now in this moment, inviting the cosmic intelligence to share the answers, to share the understanding about our purpose, about our mission, about our next steps, about our dharma, why we're here, what we're meant to do, who we're meant to align with. How to create abundance for ourselves and others. Just continue letting those light codes stream in, the higher frequencies. Open yourself to receive. Bring your hands together in front of your heart. One hand symbolizing the human version of you, the other hand symbolizing the eternal cosmic version of you, and bringing them together. This is Tantra, the thread that helps us connect the eternal us with the human us, to make our human experience completely sacred at all times. One more breath. Bring in another infusion of the codes. Just fill yourself up with it too. Your entire body is glowing with this light. Full inhale, expand into every single cell, every strand of your DNA just lit up. Remembering the truth of who you are and why you're here. And let's end it with gratitude. Thank you, thank you, thank you for this now moment. Thank you for this opportunity to be here now and to be gathering with like-minded tribe. Feel free to open your eyes when you're ready. I'd love to stay there with you for an hour, but I know 2 hours is already a long time to stay here together. So thank you for joining me in that. So beautiful sharing in this space with you. Activating every cell of our being with that meditation. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Let me know in the comments how that was for you. All right, so let's get back to the 3D here. Neuroplasticity is something we need to be aware of. Our brains are neuroplastic. We have neuroplasticity in our brains. What does that mean? That means that we can heal our minds. We can heal our mindset. So when we say wealth is an inside job, this is the work that we need to do. It's all here, guys. The work is in the mind. It's also in the body. We're going to be talking about the body as well. But let's start here. The mindset, and whatever grooves we have, whatever patterns we already have that are like deep grooves on, an old record, where the needle just skips to that one every time. We're going to be creating some new grooves today. And the good news is that you can heal your mind and you can heal your body and you can create new neural pathways. Yeah, good. Yay! You guys feel activated. That's amazing. All right. So let's talk about the body as well. That's what we're going to talk about next. Befriending our nervous system helps us bring about a sense of safety in the body so that we can take the risks in life. Okay? If we don't have a healthy, regulated nervous system, we are not feeling safe to take risks. And having a regulated nervous system is all about safety. We need safety in order to expand and activate our highest potential. We need a sense of safety, right? And that comes from a regulated nervous system. So if you guys aren't familiar with this, I'm going to invite you right now. I love that. We are the stars and the stars are us. We are stardust. We are stardust. Make no mistake. I want you to write this down in your notes right now. Vagus nerve, those two words. Vagus nerve and polyvagal theory. Now, I'm not going to go deep on this right now because it's a big conversation, but I'm just going to give you a little introduction and let you know that this is something to focus on. And now I'm going to reveal that what I'm going to be giving away as prizes to two people that are playing the most full out in the comments is my entire nervous system training. It's a 4-part training. It's $333 on my website. I'm going to be giving that to the two people that are here live that are playing full out. I'm only going to be able to spend a couple minutes on this today, but I will tell you right now that this is life-changing and it's a game changer. Okay? So this is powerful. You can do all kinds of research. This has come online in about the last 10 years, the importance of us focusing on these things. This is a visual right here of your vagus nerve. It affects almost every system and organ and gland in your body. So it's a shortcut. When you work on the vagus nerve, it aligns everything in your body. And it's so simple to work with. And that's what we're going to be talking about today. This is a major, yes, Stephen Porges, that's right. Stephen Porges is one of the people to follow and listen to with this work. That's correct. Yeah, you're so into this. Yay, polyvagal theory. It is game changer, absolute game changer. So just look at this diagram right here. Look at all the different parts of your body and your glands and everything that are affected by this one nerve. So what we need to do is learn how to tone this one nerve, and that improves everything in your body and helps you get more into what we're going to talk about in a minute. So the nervous system needs safety and security. Okay, state before story. What does that mean? The work is to learn yourself to determine what state you're in. Which state of your nervous system are you operating from? So before you tell the story of whatever's going to be coming out of your mouth or the negative blah blah blah, right? That we want to override that with positive, right? So we want to go from a trigger to a glimmer, right? So triggers are like blah blah blah, negative stuff, right? And the glimmer is like, I love my villa, I love my water, I love myself, right? It's like glimmers are like little things that bring joy, like warm fuzzies. Whereas triggers are like cold pricklies, right? We want to live in the warm fuzzy world, right? So everybody needs this. Yes, it's good information for mamas, but everybody needs this training. Everybody needs this work. And it's everywhere now. I'm not the only one teaching this. I caught onto this about 4 years ago and did a deep dive and learned and then created a training because I was like, this is a missing link for so many people. And it's really simple and easy information to understand and learn and how to practice and heal ourselves. Okay, so had to make that a part of this. Here's the very brief, just like cliff notes, the very basics right here, okay? The polyvagal ladder. So there are 3 states of your nervous system. In my yoga training, which I did how many years ago? 15 years ago. I've been a yogi for 25 years, but my training was 15 years ago. They didn't teach me this. They only taught me sympathetic and parasympathetic. Well, surprise, surprise. This is why it was such an eye-opening a bit of wisdom for me to learn this. There's 3 parts of the nervous system, guys. The ventral vagal state is a branch of the parasympathetic. Okay? Where we want to live is the ventral vagal state, right here. You see the green one at the top? That's safety. This is the zone where we're safe, calm, calibrated, and interactive and socializing, right? This is where we play and we feel good and we feel optimistic. This is our happy place. This is where we want to live. And I'm going to preface this right now and say that a healthy nervous system goes into all the different states, okay? But it doesn't stay in the ones that are unsupportive. It goes there as, because the nervous system is designed to keep us alive and to keep us safe. So if you sense danger, you're in the sympathetic state. And this is where you feel agitation, stress, fear. That's fight or flight. That's what we know as fight or flight. That's anxiety. Okay? That was my predominant state before I learned this work and healed myself. Anybody else? Relatable, right? Especially in this day and age with the information overload and the fear mongering and all that bullshit. I'm here to set you free from that, hopefully. Okay, the last one on the bottom is the life threat. This is what we call dorsal vagal. This is the collapse. This is where you're in grief and you're numb and you're in denial. You have a total absence of joy and you're totally stuck. When you feel stuck, like buried under the covers, I don't want to face the world, can't do anything, right? This is dorsal collapse. Sympathetic is, you know, like hostility and anxiety and fear. But these two bottom states, okay, they're there to keep us safe. They're there to keep us alive, right? Just like the little geckos, the lizards that I see in my villa, right? If I see them and I'm like, hey, I see you, they freeze. You can't see me. This is a survival state, right? Freezing is a survival state. Like, hopefully, if I stop moving, you will stop seeing me and I will survive, right? So it's there for a reason. The problem is that people get stuck there and they don't know how to get out. And this lives in the body. And the key to healing this is the vagus nerve. The key to healing this is the vagus nerve. There's a whole training on this, very simple to understand. I've done like nice clear slides like this and I explain it really clearly, but you can Google these things. You can, search the hashtags on Instagram. You'll find tons of accounts and tons of people teaching this stuff because it's become online in the last 10 years. Do yourself a favor and learn about this because this is getting your body online with what you want to be happening here and what you want to be having coming out of your mouth. Because your body has another idea and your body is the one that skips the record to that old groove. The trauma lives in your body. This is about healing trauma. This is about healing patterns that served you when you were however old you developed that pattern, but are not serving you now. Really, really super game changing when you grasp this and you start practicing and doing the work. So what's one of the keys? One of the keys to toning your vagus nerve, think of it like a muscle. We tone our muscles with exercise, right? One of the simplest, easiest, fastest, freest ways to tone your vagus nerve is with your breath. Now, here's the trick. Here's the caveat. I'm not going to suggest that you just go out and do whatever breath work you can find because it's super, super important that you identify what state you're in before you do your breathing because you can send yourself in the wrong direction. This is what I want like everybody in the world to know with the whole like new modern breathwork craze. People can be doing more harm than good if you don't know what you're doing. Okay? I rely on traditional yoga because it's like 10,000 years old and tried and true and proven. That's the breathwork I like to do. So what I'm going to say right now is I'm just going to share with you like one nugget, two nuggets that will help that you can use as tools, and then I invite you to go out and empower yourself with this wisdom to learn more. But just in the light of time, right? We're already 40 minutes in. I don't want to make this class so long. This isn't a nervous system training. I'm just going to give you one tool right now and invite you to learn more on your own. Okay. So first thing you need to do is identify which state you're in. If you're in ventral vagal, you're good to go. You're happy. You're playing. You're spontaneous. You're sarcastic. You're having a good time. You're optimistic. You're hopeful. You're in your power, right? Ventral vagal. Okay, that's ventral vagal. You're in your power. If you are in sympathetic activation, where you're overstimulated and you're in anxiety and you're this is sympathetic activation. I call that version of myself, I call her the fighter. She's like a little bit aggressive, right? That's sympathetic activation. If you're there, and I want you to take notice, right? Which one do you default to? Because most of us we default to one or the other. It could be a little bit of both, but for most people, it's you default to one or the other, either dorsal or sympathetic. So if you're somebody that is experiencing yourself with sympathetic activation, the number one easiest way to calm down your nervous system, to regulate it down, to put on the vagal brake, as we call it, is to extend your exhales. So you would inhale, let's say, for 4, and exhale for 6 or 8. Okay, so I hope you're taking notes. Let's do one together right now. Okay, so let's inhale, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6, 7, 8. Okay? And repeat, 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 because this is cumulative, right? So that's for if you're in sympathetic and you need to calm down. Okay? You need to calm down, take it down a notch. Okay? If you're on the other side, if you're in sympathetic, I mean, if you're in dorsal collapse where you're just numb and you want to got the covers over your head and you just like want to go do some of those not empowering things to numb yourself, what you need to do is you actually need to start feeling. You need to actually have some activity. You need to have some movement. If we're talking about breath, the best breath to do for this is just 1-to-1 breathing. You wouldn't want to do the longer exhale because that's going to take you deeper down. And we want to actually activate you because you're too low, right? So 1-to-1 breathing. So let's just do a 4 count both ways together right now. So inhale, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4. Right? Just simple 1-to-1, focusing on your breath, bringing your attention to your breath, big belly breaths if you can. And then also for the dorsal, some movement. If you could just do your arms, just get your arms moving. If you can get yourself up and turn on your favorite song and start dancing, even better. You want to have activation and movement when you're in dorsal. Drag yourself out of bed. Okay? Yeah. See, you guys, it's good to hear you guys in the comments. You're understanding. This is good. This is such a game changer when you start understanding this. So you need to learn the tools that will bring you back to ventral vagal. And it's cumulative. Over time, you will strengthen your vagal tone and you'll stay in ventral vagal more. And anytime you pop out of ventral vagal, you develop resilience to come back more quickly with more ease and grace. All right. I hope this is valuable. Let me know if this is valuable. Oh, priceless. This is priceless. Yay. All right. Beautiful. All right. So that's just the nugget. That's all I got time for the nervous system. But it's a big conversation. Like I said, it's on my website, and I'm giving away the full 4-part training to 2 lucky people today who are playing full out in the comments. And you're staying with us to the end. All right. So I want you to keep this concept in mind that abundance is a river. It's always there. It's always flowing. It's up to us to step into the river of abundance. Somebody sent me a message the other day and heard me say that on a training before and said that changed everything for them. So I hope that lands for you. Abundance is a river. It's always flowing. It's up to us to get in. Abundance is your birthright. It's here. It's all around you. We just brought it all in now with the Lionsgate, with that little meditation we just did. And I invite you to continue doing that meditation kind of every day for the rest of your life, but especially intentionally now during the Lionsgate. Take advantage of these codes that are coming in. The abundance codes, like drink it into every cell of your body. And be aware that abundance is always available to you. We just got to get our frequency to the right level that we match it. And that's how we step into the river of abundance that's always flowing. All right? So another money code here. Money equals freedom, actually. Money's not really about buying stuff. Money's about having freedom and choice. So let's heal our money story. How do we do that? Well, we got to make friends with money. So how's your relationship with money? I invite you to ask yourself that question right now. You know that the brain is 90% water, and if it's not hydrated, it's not working properly? Fun fact. Okay. Make friends with money. How's your relationship? Abundance is your birthright. That's right. So this is a big abundance code. Write it down. Money is a relationship. So ask yourself, are you saying like, you're never around? I don't have enough of you. Because if you're talking to money like that, it's not sticking around. It's like, I'm going to go somewhere I'm appreciated, right? So you know what I do? I don't know if you guys know, but I have a PayPal credit card that gives me money back, like 1% back on purchases. And they send me emails all the time. And it's like, you've received 47 cents. You've received 12 cents. Every time I get it, I say, thank you, thank you, thank you. I am a money magnet. I receive. All right? That's the attitude to have with money. That's the relationship to have with money. You find a penny on the street, you pick it up. I am a money magnet. Thank you, thank you, thank you. That's the relationship. It's not, oh, it's just a penny, I'll leave it. No, you appreciate every penny. You appreciate every single drop of abundance that comes into your field. And here's the assignment. Write a letter to money. Okay, this is homework. This is heart work. Tell me in the comments if you're willing to do the homework, heart work, work play, heart play. What do we want to call it? I don't like work. I don't like working. I like playing. Let's call it home play, right? Who's willing to do the home play? There's an assignment. Write a letter to money. Probably going to be an apology. It's probably going to, it needs to have love in it. It needs to have authenticity. It's like, I am sorry all these years, the way I've treated you. I really want you in my life. I really want to have a good relationship with you. I really want us to communicate. I really want you around like all the time so much. I love you so much. Thank you for all the things that you do for me. What if you talk to money like that? What do you think's going to happen? It's going to be like, ooh, I like this one. I'm going to hang out in this place a little bit more, right? Does it make sense? Is this landing? Does this make sense? Yay, willing to do the work. Ooh, you guys are the best. This is so fun. All right. So here's a little exercise, not the prettiest slide, but I wanted us to do a little exercise together right now to feel into what our beliefs are. And this, you can take a screenshot of this. You can do the other categories later. Today we're going to do money and success and work because that's the focus of this class at the moment, okay? I invite you to do the other ones on your own as part of your home play if you really want to do all the holistic work, right, which I do recommend. So we're going to list 3 beliefs for each category. I invite you to make a little grid in your notebook, just with those, could just be 6 boxes, right? 3 for money and 3 for success and work. And you don't even have to do it as a box, but I'm just giving you the visual of how to do this, okay? So what we're going to do right now is we're going to, and I don't want you to overthink it. The first thing that comes to your mind is the right thing. That's what needs attention. So right now, write down the 3 beliefs that you have about money. Put it in your notebook. You're already starting your letter. Stay here with me for now. Do the home play later. What are your 3 beliefs about money? I'll give you an example. One of mine was there's never enough. I never have enough money. I never have enough money. Money's hard to make. I don't know how to make money. Those were my beliefs about money about 5 years ago. They're very different now. So what are yours? Give yourself a moment. Tune in. Close your eyes. Don't give it thought. Don't, just quickly. The first 3. Okay, what are your beliefs about money? Give you one more second to do that. Make it quick. Okay, now let's do our 3 beliefs about success and work. Okay, just write down the 3. That's all you got to write for now is what are my beliefs about success and work? Oh, success is for other people. Success is hard to come by. Have to work hard to be successful. Like what are they? Your 3 beliefs about success and work. All right, is that enough time? We really got to move on. We got a lot to share today. So what I want you to do right now is you have another column on the end of where you've written all those beliefs. And at the top, you're going to write E/D. So what does this stand for? E is empowering. D is disempowering. So I want you to evaluate each of these beliefs right now and look at these questions. And this is how you determine if it's empowering or disempowering. Does it make my life easier? Does it make me happier? Does it empower me? Obviously, if the answers to those are yes, it's empowering. And if not, it's disempowering. Right? So this is just an exercise to help us become aware of our beliefs and how they're serving us or not. Right? This is another home play assignment that you guys can do. Right? And what we want to do with those with those that are disempowering, write a flip side of that. Write the empowering version of that. And another one is you can list 5 words or phrases that created your beliefs about money. Like, the parent, like the typical, money doesn't grow on trees, right? I know there's not enough from my mom pouring apple juice for 4 kids and having to water it down because there wasn't enough. That was an imprint I got when I was 7 years old. I remember the moment, right? So my new one for that, my new empowering belief for that is I have more than enough for myself and to share. I had to work with that for a few years in my subconscious to get it to be true for me, but I did the work. And now I live in freaking epic abundance. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We got to do the work. Okay, so list 5 words or phrases that created your beliefs about money and rewrite these in an empowering way. This is so telling. Good. I'm glad you're feeling that. I'm glad this is serving you. Beautiful. All right. And choose your favorite one, make it a daily mantra, and place it everywhere. I have one that I have on my altar right now that says, life is abundant and I am safe. Right? So we got to just continually imprint ourselves because that neuroplasticity means the repetition for us to create the new grooves in the record, to create the new neural pathways. All right? So that's a part of the homework assignment is to create. If you could do a whole group of flashcards, if you're in the Happy, Healthy, Wealthy tribe here, there is a training that I did many years ago about my flashcards and my daily affirmations. Let's see, how willing are you to do how much work? But do at least one is the assignment. Minimum of one. Do as many as you like and read them to yourself every day. Reprogram your mind. You don't have to sacrifice yourself to have success. This is another good thing. Some people have the belief that, if I'm going to be successful, I'm going to have to work hard and I'm going to not have time for self-care and I'm not going to be able to take care of my family and I'm not going to be able to do this and all these, I can't. No, actually, you get to create success in your life with ease and flow and spaciousness. And we're going to be talking about how exactly you can do that today, right? Another gratitude is another code, another abundance code. Guys, I'm writing a book, The Visionary Lifestyle, 7 Steps to Activating Your Highest Potential. There's an entire chapter devoted to gratitude. Why is that? Because it raises your frequency and your vibration so that you can receive more. What you appreciate appreciates. List 10 things that you're grateful for every day and why. Okay, this is day 1. This assignment right here is day 1 of the 28-day gratitude practice that is available for you in this group for free. Guide number 10, please write that down. Guide number 10, 28-day gratitude practice. If you want to keep doing the work, I really invite you to take that challenge and to go do the 28 days. Because on the other side of that, your whole life is different forever. The gratitude codes will change everything for you. This is assignment number 1. List 10 things you're grateful for every day and why. I'm so grateful for my villa because I feel like a queen living here every day. And then after you finish your list of 10, you sit with it and you feel, you really feel the gratitude for it. Okay? Do that every day. Who's going to do it? Staying in gratitude. Guide number 10. You got it. I want to know who's going to commit to going and doing the 28 days of gratitude. It's like 10, 15 minutes a day lessons. Change your life. You can also download the ebook there. It's called The Magic by Rhonda Byrne. You can download the ebook in the files section in this Facebook group. You're welcome. And go do the training. Change your freaking life. Yay! Chelsea's doing it. Claire's doing it. Yay! Okay. Make sure that you make a comment when you do that so you'll be accountable, okay? So I can see you doing the work. Yay! Lula's doing it. Beautiful. Okay. 10 reasons I deserve money. This is going to be another home play assignment. Just write it down right now. These are journaling prompts for you, okay? 10 reasons I deserve abundance. This will help us work through any self-worth issues. Okay? And the vagus nerve work will help us work through the ones that are subconscious. Okay? Because only 5% of our consciousness is actually running the show here. It's like 95% of our subconscious is actually running the show. I don't know if you guys know that. Not so fun fact, but that's the truth. So we got to be working on the subconscious level, and that's what the vagus nerve helps us a lot with that. But here, let's bring it to our consciousness. 10 reasons I deserve abundance. I deserve money. Why do you deserve it? Because you were born. For one, because it's your freaking birthright. Okay, you guys get to make your own list. That's part of the homework assignment. Now here's the rubber band. Oops, I didn't wear one today. The rubber band is you wear a rubber. This is another tool for you to catch yourself when you're going into the negative. Okay, anytime you say something, anything comes out of your mouth, anything negative comes out of your mouth, you have a little rubber band, and just lovingly, little, not to create pain, just to create awareness, a little snap. Oh no, cancel, clear, delete. No, no, no. If I say, well, I can't afford that, or there's not enough. Snap, wait a minute, reprogram. Cancel, clear, delete. I always have enough. I always have enough. There's more than enough for myself and to share, right? In that moment. Okay, reprogram yourself. Yes, good. Easy, right? Easy. Awareness. Awareness is like a huge part of the game, you guys, just being aware of your patterns, and then you can shift it. We got to move a little bit faster. Another journal prompt. 5 positive words to describe money. Money's freedom, money's joy, money's choice. Okay? Your 5 words. Just write it down real quick because I got to go a little bit faster. Yeah. Hearing some NLP practices, and I'm very okay with that. That's right. That's right. Reprogramming the brain. That's what it's all about. Well, it's an inside job. Yes, you did this years ago and you stopped complaining. Ta-da! Stop complaining. Stop it. So hard. So hard. Give yourself the challenge. Who's going to stop complaining? Let's all commit to doing it at least through the Lion's Gate. If you catch yourself, give yourself love and compassion and be like, nope, I did it again. Cancel, clear, delete. Snap. New belief, new positive, right? Choose a better feeling thought, right? That's the law of attraction. Choose a better feeling thought. Choose better feeling words. You are creating your reality with your words, peeps. I'm grateful to money because. Make a long list. Stream of consciousness. That's journal prompt. I am grateful to money because it supports me to live my best life. It helps me travel the world. It buys me the best self-care available. Those are some of mine. I'm grateful to money because. Write as long a list as you possibly can. Minimum 10 things. Okay? You guys might have to watch the replay to get all the assignments. I'm going too fast now. Here's another one. Awesome things I experienced and experiences that money will add to my life. Giving money a place to go. Right? For me, it's going to be swimming with the whales. That's the next one. I've done many on my bucket list in the last couple of years. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Because I made this list 5 years ago. I haven't taken it off. Right? Next one is swimming with the whales. What are the awesome things and experiences that money will add to your life? Make that list. That's a journal prompt. Okay? You guys are blowing up the comments. I'm loving it. Beautiful things that will happen in the world because I have money. Write that down. That's another journal prompt. What are the beautiful things that you will contribute to the world because you have the flow? Right? You got this great relationship with cash. You got all this cash. Oh, I just love it living in Bali. It's like these people make like $2 a day or something. I take a ride, I tip them, and they're like, whoa, thank you, ma'am. I'm like, you're welcome. I love being generous. Who are the people that will benefit? What causes are pulling on your heart that you can give to because you are in the flow? Write that list. This is where you give money a home, and then money's like, oh, I want to be a part of that. Let me come over here. Yes, please channel me in that direction. This is making sense. Right? You guys got some home play to do, some journaling to do, some follow-up, and do this all like today and tomorrow. Lionsgate, do the meditation, bring in the codes, right? Activate all of this. You are seeding the codes right now. List 10 ways you're going to spend your money. For me, it's going to be building a beautiful temple in Bali to raise consciousness and to teach and to invite other amazing people to teach. That's one of the places I'm going to be spending my money. What are you going to spend your money on? This, by the way, on the screen, the chateau in the south of France has been my screensaver because I'm also going to have a chateau in the south of France. That's been a lifelong dream. So some of my money is going to go there. And guess what? I'm going to create an amazing center there too. So where's your money going to go? Make the list. Dream fucking big, you guys. We are limitless beings. What are you going to create? You can create whatever you want. You are the creator of your life. What's it going to be for you? Let yourself dream. Give money a home. List the people that are going to benefit from you becoming wealthy. Our kids, right? If we got kids, obviously the kids are the first ones, but who else? It's all the people that use their service in Bali. It's all the people that I meet on the way, right? It's all the families and lives that I get to touch with the work that I do to create impact and income, right? All the people I get to impact through me receiving, and then I get to share, because the more I receive, the more I give. The more I receive, the more I impact, right? So we're not selfish for receiving. If anybody's got the code of, oh, it's selfish to be wealthy, or it's not spiritual to be wealthy, I invite you to kick that one to the curb right now. It's a mission. We need to be activated. We need to be wealthy. The world needs us fucking abundant right now, you guys. Who's with me on this? Who's with me on this? Notice your scarcity. What you're doing to maintain security that's not actually serving you. I'll give you an example. About 7 years ago, when I started traveling the world, I was using couch surfing as and Tinder. Vulnerable share. I didn't have money for accommodation. I put myself in some dangerous situations, y'all. It was not pretty. It was not safe. And that was something that I was doing, right, out of scarcity. So I see that in retrospect. I was like, oh, snap. That was not a good choice. So it's way more fun having abundance and flow so that I can actually stay in really nice places when I travel now. That's so much better. But just notice your scarcity, what you're doing to maintain security that's not actually serving you. Right? That might take a little bit of a, I know. Am I oversharing? I don't know. It's kind of embarrassing, but you know, I've evolved. This is part of the homework, right? Is to notice your scarcity. Where are you putting yourself in situations that are maybe not safe, where you're not secure, just to save some money, where you're in scarcity? Yeah. There's another one. Place some money on your altar to affirm the frequency of your sacred success. Yeah, hopefully you have an altar. If not, that's okay. But maybe create one. Maybe make a money altar, you know, an abundance altar. Put money there, put your citrine, manifesting crystals. My altar is full of all these powerful symbols, right? Sacred. Let's make money sacred. Let's make money part of our mission. Let's make money part of our, like, we're not demonizing money. We are embracing money. We are celebrating money. We are grateful for money. We still live in a 3D reality where we need it, not only to fill up our own cup and to have our own level of abundance, but to do our work in the world, right? To create the new earth. We still need the money. Having a sense of purpose is also another really important part. If you are not clear on your life purpose, or if you want to refine it and clarify it again, please go look at the Ikigai Masterclass in this group. This group is full of free trainings for you guys. It's like a smorgasbord of like all these trainings. The Ikigai class will take you on a deep dive to get super clear on your purpose. And why is having a purpose important? Because it's what creates fulfillment. Because when it's all about you, which happens in this day and age, because that's what society has created for us, is like we're just in survival mode, right? All I can do is like take care of myself. Once your own cup is full and you have a sense of purpose to actually give from an overflowing heart and overflowing bank account, it grounds you into yourself. This motivates you for consistent action. It repair boundaries. It inspires post-traumatic growth. It helps elevate human society. It improves your ability to focus. Yeah, we got to have a sense of purpose. And I know it's hard when you feel like you don't have enough for yourself. Okay, but I really invite you, if you don't have a clear sense of purpose, to go do that Ikigai training and get really clear on what that is. Because you're here for more than survival. You're here to thrive. Can we all agree that we want to move from surviving to thriving, that we're here to thrive? And yes, maybe there's a gap from where you are now to thriving. And that's why we're having this conversation today. So celebrating you for showing up. Yeah, a sense of purpose helps us keep going when it's hard. That's right, Chelsea. Amen. That's right. It's like, why am I doing this again? Oh, that's right. Oh, that's right. That sense of purpose, right? Keeps us going, gives us hope, gives us something to like get us out of bed in the morning, right? Thank you for that. All right, guys, this class might be longer than 2 hours. Do my best. Try to speed through the second part. Okay, so please screenshot these affirmations, and I'm going to read through them really quickly. But these are some of the ones that I said for years and years as I was healing my money story. Okay, still healing. I'm not 100%, not perfect, but I have done a lot of work on this, and it shows in my life. Right? I'm open to receive all the abundance in the universe. I love money because it's the root of so much awesome. Source is my supply. I have more than enough for myself and to share. Money flows to me effortlessly. And I invite you to just close your eyes as I read these and let them land as truth for you. Maybe silently repeat them to yourself as I say them, okay? Let me go again. Source is my supply. I have more than enough for myself and to share. Money flows to me effortlessly. Every dollar I spend returns times 10. I am claiming my divine inheritance. I am rich with health and wealth. Money comes to me every day. I am a money magnet. I can't read the others because they're under my cursor. I can't read them. The stream of abundance flows through me to the level that I accept it. I have more than enough for myself and to share. I deserve abundance in all areas of my life. Boom. There it is. You guys can go back and watch the replay and screenshot the slides that are speaking to you, okay? If you need more, if you need to see them more. Okay, one more thing. Abundance, another abundance code is liquid gold. Now, I just want to bring this to your awareness that actually water equals abundance. What am I talking about? Oh my God. Guys, look at it. It's right in front of you. All these words that describe water are used to talk about money. Let's talk about income streams. How many income streams do you have? Right? Income is a stream. It's water. It's fluid. It's cash flow. It's currency. Current, like in the ocean. Liquid assets. Bank. Riverbank. River. River of money. Stream. Waterfall of abundance. Call it in that waterfall of abundance. Tidal wave of abundance. Bring it on. Flow. Is your money flowing? How's your cash flowing? How's your cash flow? Flowing or not flowing? Ripple. Sometimes our cash is down to a ripple. It's a channel. Money words? Yeah. Slips through your fingers. Is money slipping through your fingers? Are you drowning in debt? Be really mindful of your words. Oh, did I say something wrong? Repairs poor boundaries. Sorry. Sorry, I said something backwards, you guys. Thanks for catching it in the comments. Well done. Yes. Having a sense of purpose repairs poor boundaries. Thank you for correcting me. Not perfect. Hopefully you love me and appreciate me. Anyway. So I just wanted to bring this to your awareness. And I don't know if you guys know that, like, well, we're going to be getting deeper into this, but water is actually also source energy. Like, it also is light. So Beta Austin's work, anyone? If you're not familiar with Beta Austin's work, make a note. It's not the money I'm after, it's the freedom to live life on my terms, to have a life of choice and be aligned with my values and my purpose. Are you on the same page? Are you with me? Right? That's why I'm here. Okay. right, so this is one more powerful practice we're going to do together. And I am 10 minutes over time. So let's see if I can make it up on the next part of this. I now command. Write that down in your book. And this is a really powerful tool that you can use because your word is a creation tool. It's called spelling for a reason. We are casting spells. Abracadabra. What I say is done. What it means. Okay? So I now command are powerful words because you are commanding into the universe what you wish to experience. Okay? So please repeat after me. You can close your eyes if you want to make this more powerful, and I invite you to bring the light of Sirius down through your crown as you say these words. Okay, we're going to inhale the light of Sirius down into the crown, and at the end of this, we are going to exhale through our third eye. Okay, through the Ajna chakra right here, right about there. All right, close your eyes. Say it out loud after me, please. I now command that all negative thoughts, beliefs, energies, and subconscious programs across all timelines that are holding me back from receiving love, happiness, health, and abundance be dissolved and disintegrated now. By the grace of Spirit, so be it. Exhale through the third eye. Screenshot this one. Make it part of your home play. Okay? This is really powerful work. You can replace the word spirit with whichever word is your word. God, universe, source, creator, goddess. I usually say goddess. By the grace of goddess, so be it. Okay? One more of these. I now command. So you can command whatever you want. Your word is a creation tool. Fun fact. Say it with me now. Light of Sirius coming down through the crown. I now command that every negative thought, that all negative thoughts about poverty and lack be released from my body, mind, and energy field. Now. Exhale through the third eye. By the grace of goddess, so be it. By the grace of goddess, so be it. Jai Durga Ma. All right? Feel free to screenshot these. Feel free to write them down. Feel free to create your own that feel like the right words for you. All right? Thank you for being here with me for this presentation. I'm going to move on to the second part now. For those of you who are interested and ready and open to receive a proven strategy for creating unlimited impact and income into your life, with a proven strategy that I've been using for the last 4.5 years. Works like a charm. If you want to stay for that, please do. We're going to move into that next. I'm going to take a little drink. Everybody take a drink. Let's have a drinking party. Let me know in the comments right now your biggest takeaway from all that was shared. What did you gain? What did you learn? Are you committed to doing the home play? Because you know what? It's one thing to sit in this and to learn it and to receive that. It's another thing to actually implement it. If you want things to change, you have to change. You've got to do the work. You got to do the deep dive. You got to show up. You got to do the thing. You got to be an action taker. So excited for the home play. That's what I like to hear. Well done, Amber. Celebrating you. Yeah. All right. Let's move into phase 2. which is activating the abundance codes to another level by giving you a concrete, proven path to creating unlimited, I kid you not, unlimited impact and income in your life. Who's ready for that? I know it's late for those of you on the East Coast. Sorry for that. Yay. Yep. Tanya, I'm glad you like that one. Money is the root of all. Yeah, money is the root of so much awesome. Yeah, that was one that I flipped. Yep, that's what we do. We take the one, the disempowering one, and we flip it into an empowering one, right? Speaking life and declaration. Yes. Yes. And, to increase the flow of money into your life, use the waters as a tool, guys. Speak your affirmations, your positive affirmations. I am in the river of infinite abundance. I am flowing, right? Water holds memory, guys. Water holds memory. You can imprint it with your words and your energy. You know what I do every time? We can do this one real quick. Every time I swallow my water, I say a word: abundance, joy, community. Try it with me now. Hopefully you have some water with you. Imprint it right now. What do you want to experience? Abundance, community, joy, love, awakening, healing, right? Take a sip of your water right now. Take a few swallows, and every time you swallow, feel one of those words. Receive one of those words. Because guess what, guys? You're not only what you eat, you're also what you drink. It becomes you. We are water. We are all islands, and the waters connect us. That's another fun fact. All right. So, let me go back here. How are we all doing? I'll show you my face for a minute. Imprint water with awakening. Yes, Dr. Emoto's work. If you're not familiar, put that one in your notes and go look it up. Dr. Emoto's work is all about proving that the structure of water changes with your energy and with your words. And you put love and gratitude in the water. It has a beautiful crystalline structure, all six, it's got 6 points, like a snowflake. And if you put hate and negativity into the water, it looks like a freaking jumbled mess. Water is a transporter of energy and frequency, y'all. Okay, very important to understand this. All right, let's go to phase 2 here. All right. So what we're going to be talking about now is the new paradigm business model, because I don't know about you, but I'm here for the new earth. I'm here for the new paradigm. The old paradigm is scarcity and lack, right? Keeping us out of our power. I have no interest in that. And I have no interest in saving the world. I have a very strong interest in creating a new world, a new earth. Who's with me on that? Are we here to create the new earth together? Shall we be the midwives of the new earth together? Who's here for it? Let me know in the comments if you're here for it. I am certainly here for it. I was born for these times. Who was born for this moment? Yes, the hidden messages in water. Thank you. Amen. Change your life understanding these things. All right. Let's dive in. I'm going to start this with an income and earnings disclaimer and say that I'm going to share with you today some incredible stories about people that have created mind-blowing results with this strategy that I'm about to share with you. When I say it's a proven strategy, that's true. The truth is, not everyone will have the same results. Why is that? The truth is because it's up to you. It doesn't work by itself. And what I like to say is it works when you work it. If you are willing to do the work, it will work. If you don't do the work, it doesn't work. Nobody's coming to save you. You actually got to pull up your own socks and do the work yourself. Okay? So we're all agreeing that we're action takers and that we want to change our lives and we want to create unlimited abundance and income and impact. Because if so, this is a strategy that will radically change your life. Okay? But I just got to say that not everybody has the same results. And really, the one variable is you. Okay, so just want you to be aware of that. I'm not making any promises here that y'all are going to get incredibly wealthy, because it's up to you. You can, for sure. It's happening all over the world. People are using this strategy and it's working really well, right? But it's up to you. Here it is, short and sweet. And then I'm going to dive deeper onto all of these points, okay? So the new paradigm business model in 3 easy steps, and then we're going to unpack this, all right? Tell me if you're an action taker in the comments, because you're going to have to be an action taker for this to work. Step 1, align with a high ticket offer. Why do we do that? Well, we align because it's like pressing the easy button. It's way faster than creating your own offers. By the way, this is something that can be an additional income stream. If you already got your own offers, you already got your own thing going on, fantastic. If you're looking to create another income stream, this can be a side thing, okay? Or it can be your whole thing. It's totally up to you. It's all about freedom. You get to do it in the way that works for you. So if you've already got a good rocket business and you want to actually create some legacy income, which we're going to talk about infinity money that you can make forever, you really want to pay attention to this, okay? This can be creating passive income that you will have for the rest of your life. So it's definitely worth your attention. All right. Yay! Look at all these action takers. Damn, I love it. All right. So aligning with a high ticket offer means it's something you don't have to create yourself. It's pressing the easy button. You guys remember those easy buttons from Staples if you're in the US? That's what this is. Aligning with something that's already done that you don't have to create. And guys, I'm a serial entrepreneur. I've done all the things. I've created the courses. I've done the high ticket coaching. I've done the retail. I've done the photography. I've done the, what else did I do? Oh my God, so many things. So many things. And none of them created the level of freedom that I'm experiencing now since I have aligned in this way. Okay, that's why I'm shouting it from the mountaintops, because I'm here to set all people free. I want you all to be abundant and sovereign and free. So aligning with something that's already done from you is pressing the easy button. And high ticket is where we need to play, because low ticket is not going to get you to be financially free and abundant. It's just not. It's just not. You got to be playing in the high ticket world. All right? It's the game changer right there. If you're working in low ticket, I am sorry. It has been a struggle. I feel you. I know. And I am here to show you another way. Number 2, leverage social media and automation. We're not talking about selling to friends and family and spamming your socials with products and sending cold DMs. We're not talking about that. We're not doing that. This is new paradigm. That's old paradigm. A lot of people did that. They see how much they're burnt out from that and how good it doesn't feel, right? We want to feel good, right? Leverage social media and automation. Okay, you can create a personal brand and make everything automated, and that gives you so much time freedom. And then step number 3, as we talked about in the last class, is receiving commissions when sales are made. So we're talking about high ticket affiliate marketing. Receiving commissions when sales are made. You can do this through Facebook ads. You don't have to talk about it on your socials at all. Automation. Who's excited? So receiving, remember, we got to improve that receiving muscle. If you're not receiving compliments, if somebody says, "Oh God, you look gorgeous today," you're like, "Oh no, I don't." Your receiver needs some work. You feel me? All right, you got to receive. All right, so we're just going to go straight to it. Usually when I present this, it's a much longer class, and I talk about a lot of things before, but I'm just going to make this super short and sweet. Yes, creating a personal brand. That's one way to work with this high ticket affiliate offer. You can also there's so many different ways to build it. I love doing it by creating a personal brand, because guess what that means? I get paid to be me. Yep. What am I? I'm a mermaid. I'm a yogi. I love traveling. I love health. I love wealth. I love talking about freedom. I'm a freedom lifestyle guide. I get paid to be me. I love creating content. It's so much fun. Getting paid to create content on socials? Good times. Good times. So who's into health? Who here understands that health is actually our greatest wealth? As we're talking about abundance and we're talking about, making lots of money and things. Who understands? Yes, mermaid life, 100%. Guilty. Who understands that if you don't actually have your health, you're not going to be able to enjoy that wealth? So health equals wealth in the comments if that resonates for you. If you understand that you got to be healthy to be truly wealthy, Health and wealth. Welcome to the happy, healthy, wealthy tribe because we're here to help you have it all. Health is crucial. It's a game changer. You got all the money in the world, you can't enjoy it if you're not healthy. True? On a scale of 1 to 10, how high of a value for you is health? I'm going to wait. I'm going to wait for it. Tell me, on a scale of 1 to 10, how high is health is a value for you? Okay, I'm seeing it come in now. Health is wealth. Health is wealth. 100. Okay. Well, you're in the right place. 10. Okay, cool. 11. Good. Yeah. 10. Okay. You guys are in the right place. You guys are in the right place. This is going to be appealing to you in that case. So our high ticket offer is what I like to call our magical wellness technology because we work in the health and wellness space because we understand the importance of holistic health. We understand that, yes, we need to make money, but we also need to do it in a healthy, sustainable way. We need to have spaciousness and we need to have our physical health as well and our mental health. Okay? Oh, wow. There's a number so big there, I can't even read it. Maggie, that's that. I don't know. I don't even know what that number is, but it's one with so many zeros after it. Yay! Okay, good. So we're all on the same page here. That's great. So let's talk about our magical wellness technology. If you haven't heard of it, then you're going to hear about it now. This is why we have chosen to partner with Enagic. We have combed the interwebs for the best, and as a matter of fact, only high ticket offer out there. Okay, so Enagic is the company that we have decided to partner with, and it is a 50-year-old award-winning Japanese water technology with 17% growth in 2020. Think about that, you guys. The world was shutting down, and they grew by 17%. They sold $1 billion in 2022. What does this mean? They're at the beginning of the bell curve right now. So I want you to think about the iPhone 25 years ago. Nobody knew what it was. Nobody had one, right? Now everybody has an iPhone. That's these products. That's this company. In a handful of years, 5 to 10 years, everybody is going to know this. And we have the option to be the ones to actually bring it to the market, to bring it to people. Now, why is this so amazing? They have a true health philosophy of physical, financial, and mental health. That is the philosophy of the company. I feel 1,000,000,000% aligned with that. How about you? Physical, financial, and mental health is what this company stands for. I was just in Japan at their 50th anniversary, you guys, in an arena with 8,000 people that are aligned with this company, and everybody there freaking gets it. True health, holistic health. This is what the world needs now, right? You can become a global lifetime distributor with an investment of only one product. You get to have a global business for your entire life with the investment of only one product. You get to make infinity money with a one-time investment. Like, what? Let your mind be blown, okay? What this is creating, this is an ionizer. This is an in-home ionizer. It's creating the best water on the planet, the best water for your body. Water is a product that people want and need and love and are buying daily anyway, right? It's never going to go out of style. We call it liquid gold, remember? Water is abundance. Water is the element of our time, guys. It is the age of Aquarius. So guess what? We get to be the water bearers. Oh my goddess, it's so good. I taught conscious eating for 7 years. Totally ignorant to the power and the importance of water. When I saw this, I was like, oh my God, it was a missing piece in my world. I'm a mermaid, for crying out loud. Water is everything. Water is source energy. Water is light. We've got to be working with water. We got to be getting the best water in the world into people's bodies. Yes, we want to think that the spring water is the best, but I'm sorry to say it's tainted with chemicals these days, guys. Most of it is tainted with chemicals. But here's the cool thing. This ionizer that you can hook up in your kitchen creates that same. It's mimicking that. It's $30 million of technology, research, and development. This has been in existence for 50 years. They use it in hospitals in Japan because it heals people. This is healing water that puts your body into homeostasis so that it can heal itself. The next full moon is the Aquarius new moon, full moon on the 21st. Yeah, Aquarius full moon. Let's go. It's the age of Aquarius. What is the age of Aquarius? It's the water bearer. It's the innovation. It's the technology. It's the advancement for humanity. It's humanitarianism. This is all of that. It is the time for this. What is this technically? It's called electrolyzed reduced water. Write it down. ERW. Rich in hydrogen, active hydrogen. That restores the body to optimum health. When I pour this out of my ionizer, it is sparkling with hydrogen gas, popping. You can see it. It lasts for 14 hours straight out of the machine. It's the number one antioxidant for the human body. The molecule is so small, it goes into the blood-brain barrier, hydrates your brain. 90% of people are walking around dehydrated in this world and having all kinds of health problems because of that, including like depression, mental health. Okay? Your body's many cries for water. Write that down. That's the title of a book. Go read it. You'll be shocked at how many problems, physical problems, are causing your body and your mental health, physical and mental health, by being dehydrated. We need this world hydrated so we can be in our power. It creates an eco-friendly, toxic-free sanctuary with over 60 uses in your home. It replaces products in your home for cooking. You can use it for cooking and drinking, obviously, but also for cleaning. Take the pesticides off your veggies. Use it for your laundry detergent. 60 uses, guys. You're going to replace all the plastic bottles and the chemicals in your home. It's a one-stop shop. Makes 5 different kinds of water. It's not just for drinking, right? And it creates this sustainable, eco-friendly sanctuary. If you want a non-toxic home, you got to have this. If you're a New Earth leader and you want to live a toxic-free life and be activated and have your pineal gland decalcified, we need to be drinking this water. Woo! It's a sustainable zero-waste product that lasts for over 25 years. You're going to have this for life, basically. Okay? The name of the book, my loves, is Your Body's Many Cries for Water. Okay? I actually found the hardcover in a library in India. I wish I could have bought it, but I'm in Bali. I don't think I can get the book here. But anyway, y'all go look it up, read it, change your life. Sustainable zero waste product, because triple bottom line is how we want to live, right? This is how I want to do life and business. Triple bottom line. That means people, planet, and profit. When I had my retail store, it was triple bottom line. It's all about eco-friendly products. I wish that I had known about this at that time. I would have incorporated this, and I would have gotten to my abundance, era much faster. I didn't know about it at the time. Actually, I was aware of the machine because I was in all this like healthy community, but nobody ever proposed it to me as a business model, as an income opportunity. And I was like, I can't afford the machine. So I just kept myself small. You see how I've evolved so much? I always wanted one of these. Now I got one, gratefully. And it's creating an overflow of abundance in my life and so many other people's lives. It's the gift that keeps on giving. It can be sold and shared through traditional marketing methods or attraction marketing, which is what we like to teach in our epic global community. We have an epic global community of over 9,000 people working with this strategy, guys. Everybody's doing the work. Everybody's drinking the water. Everybody's like, living my best life. Life gets so much better. I've interviewed so many people about what's changed in their life since they started working with this strategy. The common denominator that every single person says, I am so much happier. This activates our highest potential. People get into their flow. So you're going to save, you're going to get an ROI of over $100,000 just on this product, just in the lifetime of this product. So just from a financial standpoint, it's a freaking no-brainer to have it. You need the water in your body. You need the water in your home. And you're going to save money over the lifetime of the product. So even if you don't want to activate the business model, it's up to you. Handing it to you on a silver platter, you choose. I can lead a horse to water, but I cannot make them drink. It's the best thing ever. It's up to you, personal choice. But you need the water. You need the machine. You're going to save $100,000 over the lifetime of the machine. All right? So that's just a no-brainer. And it's the only high-ticket commissions in the direct sales industry. So this is a direct sales company. If you ask them if they're MLM, they will say no. They will send you a certification of their direct sales status. Okay? It's the only high-ticket commissions. Don't be fooled by other products out there and companies saying, we're high-ticket. I have looked at them all. I have been pitched them all. And nothing compares to what we have here in terms of the income potential. here's some of the products we recommend because it's a total health company, right? So the K8 is the one that makes the 5 different types of water. It's the flagship product. It's the gold standard in water ionizers. There are many imposters out there. Do not be fooled. If you see BS on YouTube, it's probably one of our competitors trying to be us and trying to shut us down. If you want to do research on the water, by the way, go to PubMed and Google Scholar and look at the peer-reviewed science, or just drop "Show me the science" here in the comments, and I'll be happy to send you, save you the time, and send you a big document of lots and lots of studies. Okay. Yes, it's called Kangen water, Amber. That's right, Kangen water. Kangen means return to origin, return to source. This brings us back to ourselves, which is what we're all trying to do here with the Lionsgate, is come back to our authenticity and our true selves, right? So the K8 is the gold standard, is the award-winning, is the only one that's a medical device. It's the only one that's a medical device. It produces antioxidant-rich water in 5 different pHs, from 2.5 hypochlorous acid. That's what you can clean your house with. That's what I clean my house with. Kills everything. Would love to see the science. No problem, Lee. We'll make sure somebody gets you that link. There's so much science on this. All this peer-reviewed stuff. All these, health issues, and we can't make medical claims, guys. But there's lots of peer-reviewed science. And personal experience, I've had psoriasis for almost 40 years, and using these products dramatically helps me care for that in a way that it's not out of control anymore. Still have a little bit, but I have actually completely cleared from it, and I've really guzzled the water. Anyway, I'm not going to get too deep into my personal story, but eczema, like skin conditions, acne, like there are so many reports and testimonials on this water, and we can give you lots of information. Oh, your roommate has one. Score. Go fill up. Get your 9.5 going. Second product, the Anespa. It's the shower. Okay, so it's going to take out the chlorine, because if you're drinking the best water, you want to be showering in the best water because your skin is your largest organ. So no sense in showering in chlorine water if you are, drinking the good water, right? Because then you're still just bringing it into your body. So you got to be taking out the chlorine, and they add, it's like a spa shower, guys. They add these exclusive minerals that are only found in this island in Japan. They're patented. I was just there in the factory, like grilling them with questions about it. They're like, yeah, it's only coming from this one island, and we have a patent on it. And they're called tufa minerals, and it's like literally having a spa. And that's why it helps with skin stuff, right? It's like a spa shower. Your hair and your skin never feels better than when you're using your Anespa. I don't know if you guys can see, but that's actually my shower right there behind the jungle. And I've got my Anespa there, and every day it's just like, oh, the angels are singing. It's like a hot springs, it's amazing. And then we have the Ukon, which is a turmeric supplement, which, if you guys know this, when I was health coaching and, teaching conscious eating and all of this, turmeric was one of the things I was always trying to get people to take, because it has like over 2,000 supports in the human body. And it is, the way that they grow it is with the Kangen water. I went to the fields in Japan. Okay. Went to the fields in Japan, and I saw them growing the turmeric. I saw the factory. I saw them making it. So much integrity in their production. By the way, the machines are all made by one single person. It's all in-house made. Okay. They don't outsource anything. It's made all by one person. It goes through, I don't know how many different checks, like 20 different checks or something. I just heard someone say it the other day, but it's like the products are phenomenal. They will last your lifetime. So the turmeric, it's a powerful antioxidant and antibacterial with all of these incredible properties. Because remember, this is a company that's all about health. So this is the full health package. And by the way, Okinawa is a blue zone, which means that people live to be over 100 years old there. And I was doing some research on why. And they said that one of the reasons is because they consume turmeric. So I didn't really recognize that it was a Japanese, like Okinawa, not Japanese, Okinawan thing. So Mr. Oshiro, who is the founder of the company, he's like 80-something years old, freaking heart of gold. Like, his intentions are to help people be healthy and wealthy and happy. Welcome to the happy, healthy, wealthy tribe. This is how we do it. This is how we help ourselves first, and then other people be happy and healthy and wealthy. Yes, turmeric for inflammation. There you go. Yes, and this is the best turmeric on the planet. It's individually packaged so that it doesn't oxidize. Like, they've just really covered all the bases. It also comes in tea and soap. So the soap is really great for the skin as well, and then also tea if you don't want to take the capsules for whatever reason. Then coming soon, we don't have it yet, but this is a new product coming out. It's called the M Guard, which is to protect us from all the EMFs, guys. This is huge what's happening to our bodies with the 5G. And, I just saw somebody post something the other day that they put a 5G tower right next to a huge water uh, container. And I was just like, we need the EMF protector. So that's coming soon. We already have it. Um, yeah, yeah, Okinawa. That's where this company comes from. It's incredible, and they have a 500-year business plan. So they're not going anywhere. They have survived so many, um, you know, recessions and depressions, and like they've been around. They've been through it. They are here for a 500-year business plan. They are not going anywhere. Unlike other direct sale companies, there's a bunch of them that are going out of business. I don't know if you guys are paying attention to these things, but there's a bunch of them that just went down, where people have invested time for a long time and now have lost their livelihood. This company's not going anywhere. They have committed to us, and we know it to be true. So we love being partnered with this company because we feel safe and we feel purposeful that we get to help people with this. So the M Guard is available in Europe and some countries in Asia, but not the US or Canada yet. The alignment is aligning. I love that. So let's talk about, this is a fast track package. If you are feeling like, oh, this sounds good. Okay, now let's talk about how we can make money with this. Because it's one thing, right? There's so many good karma points for turning people onto this water. If people are sick, they need this water. So many stories. I wish I could talk more about the health results, but I'm not allowed to. But you all can learn for yourself. So if you have the quad package is the best way to start if you really want to do this as an income stream, as an abundant income stream. Okay, so you're going to have your K8 for yourself, and then you're going to also have an extra K8 that will be a loaner machine, so that when you meet people that are interested in trying the water, you can have an extra loaner machine. And this turns into basically like having a second business, your own loaner machine. 80% of people end up buying one when you put it in their kitchen for 3 weeks. They don't want to let it go. It's just like loaning somebody a cute puppy. They're like, no, don't take it away. It's like, that's okay. We can just get you your own. It's a really good strategy. It works really well because people see the value, right? And then, of course, you want to have the Anespa. And then, of course, you want to have the Uka. It's just an integral part of the fast track strategy. We have totally mastered the compensation plan, which is, by the way, let's talk about that. Here's the compensation plan. So how much can you actually make? Well, if you are having just one K8 that goes through your organization, one K8 sale for your organization, it's going to start at $350 in commission. If you use the quad strategy and you get yourself all the way up to 6 points of commission, so 6A is the level that you want to get to. Is the first, technically I would say 4A is the first leadership position, but 6A is the one where you start getting bonuses. Okay, you get an actually $3,000 bonus when you hit the 6A level. At that point, if you're working with the quad strategy, you're making all the way up to $5,610 on a single sale. So let's talk about what are our monthly income goals. For most people, for me when I started, it was $10,000 a month. Okay, and I was like, that would be so life-changing. Like, what would be life-changing income for you? Or how much do you need to live your dream life? Drop it in the comments right now. What is your monthly income goal? 10K months is where I wanted. I was like, that would just be so game-changing for me. And it certainly has been. And I sometimes have 10K days, you guys, because it's only 2 quad sales in a 6A position. But I'm way beyond 6A, and here's the cool thing. Is we have hacked the system so we can actually get all 8 points, because the compensation plan is like a pie with 8 slices. There's actually 8 points. And we have a way that you can actually, we have hacked the system, which is actually legal by Magic, because we're not here to, do them wrong, because they are so incredibly generous with their compensation plan, like bonuses for days. I once got a $5,000 check for I don't even know what. I was in some contest that I didn't even know I was in. I was like, wow, right? So incredibly generous, and it just keeps getting bigger and growing over time. So you can actually get up to $6,700 in a single quad sale, guys, if you're working with that strategy. Okay? And this is not pie in the sky, like, impossible to do, and nobody actually does that. I am in a community, I'm in the leadership community, and I am in chat pods with hundreds of people that are doing this consistently. Okay, and that's just our little branch of the tree. Magic is a massive billion-dollar company. So what are the benefits of investing in the quad? Well, your first sale, you're going to get cash back. You're going to start making money on your own sales to yourself right away, because you get the distributor ID with the first unit that you invest in, right? Your one-time investment to make ROI for life. Like, think about it. If you're going to make a traditional business, you're going to make a traditional business, you're going to spend at least 6 figures to get it up and running, and you're looking at 3 to 5 years to actually make a return. I'm talking about like a hair salon or something like this, right? So how about in this? You can start making money day one on your sales to yourself. 10K months, awesome. That would be awesome, right? 33K months, let's go. Yay, Robin, glad you're here. 10K months, that's, like I said, when I started, I was like, that would be life-changing. And like I said, it really has been. So you make on your first sale, you make cash back over $1,000. We're talking about USD here. $1,090 cash back to yourself because you sell yourself the other products. You're a distributor now. So you make over $1,000 cash back. And in 5 sales with the quad strategy, you've made back your investment in 5 sales. So if anybody here is coming from like a low ticket MLM world, this should be absolutely blowing your mind. And even if you're not, this should be absolutely blowing your mind. 9 to 10 sales more, you're at the full 8 points of the commission plan where you're making $6,700 a sale, guys, on a quad strategy, okay? 10 more sales from there, you've made your first 6 figures. Yeah, you're into profit after your first 5 sales working with the quad strategy. Excuse me. Excusez-moi. All right, so let's talk about how do we make millions. Who wants to be a millionaire? It's definitely on my list. I am going to be the first in my family. I already know this. I'm already seeding this. So I'm going to talk about MLM in another slide. So thanks for asking that question, Lee. I will address that. How do we reach $1 million in sales? Well, if we're working with the quad strategy and we're at 8 points, which we're here to guide you, by the way, when you do decide to partner here, you're going to have a full-time mentor who's going to help you learn how to do all of this. You're not going to be on your own. So it's going from a solopreneur to a freedompreneur where you are fully supported. So just know that. We can show you exactly how to make $1 million with this strategy. And that's why we're so excited about teaching this to the light workers and to the new earth leaders, because we want a lot of money in the hands of the good people who are going to help create the new earth, right? Multi-millionaire mermaids. Whoop! Yes, that's it, Maggie. And our names start with M, so we could just go on and on with that. That's fun. All right, so to make if you just want to make 6 figures a year, right, on the low end here, just 15 quads a year, or just 15 quads period. However long you want to take, you get to choose. You get to choose how fast you drive on this path, on this track, right? You want to just dabble? Okay. You want to put the pedal to the metal? Okay. Like, it's up to you, okay? But once you've made 15 quad sales, you've made your first 100K, or you've made 100K. If you actually want to make $1 million, it's only 160 quad sales. So what does that mean? That means empowering somebody with health and wealth, right? We actually get rewarded when we help support people to have more health and wealth in their life. Okay, so 160 sales makes you $1 million. Is your mind blown? Can we just do a little mic drop? Mic drop. Now it gets even better. It's my favorite part. Legacy wealth. Oh, what does that mean? That means you can get to a level here where you can will your income to your kin. For me, it's my daughter. Okay, so that level is called 6A2-3. You can see it here. You can see it here where at the top, the golden box, okay? $25,000 bonus when you hit 6A2-3, and that's when you start getting a $5,000 bonus for the rest of your life. What? For the rest of your life? Yeah, for the rest of your life. And then you can will that to your children. And it doesn't stop there, because then you can go to the next level where you're getting $10,000 a month for the rest of your life. And then you can go to the next level where you're getting 15, and then the next where you're getting 20, and then it can be 40, and then it can be $80,000 a month for the rest of your life. So when we say unlimited income potential, that's what we're talking about. And there's not like there's nobody that are at these levels, guys. There are people that are at these levels. This is not a pie in the sky. It's not a get rich quick scheme. It's not a pyramid scheme. It's just like a franchise. So you open distributors like a franchise, and you support those franchises to be successful, and then you get passive income from that. Okay? The pyramid model is the CEO, the actual corporation. Okay, let that land. This is totally attainable. People have done this in a very short amount of time. Some people take longer. Everybody's got a very unique journey, but it's not a pie in the sky. It's not a joke. This is real. This is a real opportunity. This is changing people's lives. I'll tell you something. In Japan, I saw hundreds of people on stage receiving these legacy awards that were from third world countries. Whole crew from India. I met a guy who was making $200 a month 6 years ago, who is now in legacy. Okay, he's got 5,000 people he's working with. He's impacted 5,000 people's lives in India. Okay, we have people from Indonesia receiving a -5 award, $15,000 a month for the rest of their life. Do you know how much money that is in Indonesia? These people, a woman from Malaysia. These people have nothing, and they start from nothing, and they create legacies, and they change so many people's lives. They're building projects, they're building retreat centers, they're building churches, they're building orphanages. Oh, the impact is so inspiring. What we can do with this kind of income that the world needs. Yes, we start with ourselves. We get ourselves out of scarcity. We get ourselves stable first. And then we have this overflowing cup of abundance that we share. Are you inspired? And guess what? These bonuses that we're talking about here, it's just the cherry on top. That bonus, that's not your whole income, because you got other bonuses from everything else that you've created. That's just literally the cherry on top of the massive cake that you've built by then. Okay? And it just keeps getting better. Like I said, you can actually have up to 6 positions. So some of my mentors, they have 5 legacy positions, you guys. I don't know how much at -3, another one at -4, another at -5. They're almost -6. Another one of my mentors is -6. We have their mentors who are -7 coming in and training us on how to do this. Those are the people that are making $1 million a month passive. And then my mentor is at $1 million a year passive income in 6-7 years. Okay, it's a big deal. So let's have the MLM conversation. I asked Enagic itself, because there was so much controversy over this point. I asked Enagic itself, "Are you an MLM company?" And they responded to me and they said, "We are direct sales." So what this is this compensation plan. It works like you can sell direct. You can move up in the ranks through direct sales. If you want to, you can activate the part of the business model where there are also group sales, where you can get commissions on group sales. That means you empower other people and you get paid a percentage of what they do. This is how we lift each other up. This is how we lock arms and we do it together, and we get to work and play and have beautiful lives and share the wealth with people that we actually want to hang out with. Right? People who think and are like us. People think like us. So here's how we're not like MLM. We are the new paradigm. This is us. Traditional MLM has monthly quotas. We don't have that. Traditional MLM, you lose rank if you don't perform. We don't lose rank if we don't perform. You can park your car and stay still, right? And come back whenever you want. You can hit the pause button. You got the easy button already. Now you can hit the pause button anytime you want. You don't go backwards. You'll just stay still. And then you put your foot on the gas again, you go forward again. Okay, that's huge. People are like going crazy trying to have 500 sales in a month in MLM. Right? Oh my God, I got to get in by the end of the month or I'm going to lose. I'm going to go backwards. I'm going to lose. No, we don't do any of that. Traditional MLM is $20 to $150 a sale. And I'm being really generous when I say $150. I've talked to people who are making $3 a sale. Why? Don't do it. Don't spend your time there. Don't invest your precious energy there. You hear you can make $350 to $6,700 on a single sale, guys. This is the new paradigm. Traditional MLM has membership fees. We have a one-time investment that makes you infinity money, if you so choose. Low ticket versus high ticket. We've talked about this. They don't have legacy income. We have limitless, willable legacy income. They have licensing fees at minimums. You got to do so much every month to keep your distributor status. I tried the oils. I did that 10 years ago when I was teaching yoga. I was like, oh, everybody's going to want these oils. Let me just make some extra money. I have a friend who did the oils for 4.5 years with the dangling carrot promise, you're going to make money one day. She came over here, 100x her income in like the first 2 years. She's like, why did I ever do that? Well, she had to learn. Okay. Uh, MLM is like recruiting. Make a list of your 100 friends and family that you're going to pitch this to. We don't do that, guys. We do attraction marketing and we do advertising because you can afford ads when the commissions are this high. If you're doing low ticket, you can't afford to do ads. We teach you paid advertising and we teach you organic marketing, attraction marketing. And then traditional MLM, yeah, that's the only thing we have in common with them. Okay, I hope that clears this up. We are direct sales, and we also have the gift of being able to empower others and, create that passive income for ourselves when the people that we support become successful, which is freaking awesome. There's no better feeling than watching your tribe win, than being on stage with your tribe who is also receiving awards like we were in Japan, because you've helped change somebody's life and help them be successful and get out of like a suicidal state to freaking receiving awards on stage, traveling the world. Like, it's fulfilling. It's fun to do it with people. Yeah, we will get into the marketing. And we have training. So let's talk about that. How do you make sales? Those are the questions that are coming now, right? Because it's like, whoa, this sounds great. If I'm going to do this in 2 hours, I've got 3 minutes left. So I'm going to go really quick and I'm going to get it as close to 2 hours as I can. Okay. So how do you make sales? You create content or ads on social media, or you just do straight ads, or you do belly to belly. All the guys in India, they're doing it belly to belly, one machine at a time. They're not even doing quads. Wow. You can do it however you want, and we can have a talk with you about what's going to work best and feel most aligned for you is how you do your marketing. That's a much bigger conversation. But generally, the way that we're doing it is we create content and ads on social media, and we promote free masterclasses like this to invite people to take a look, right? And so it's not spammy, right? You're not in DMs. You're like, do you want to take a look at how to create abundance? And people are like, yeah. So you're only talking to people that actually are interested in looking for something. Very different energy, than knocking on doors that are not open, right? So promote a free masterclass. Then there's more information. Somebody goes, yeah, I'd like to learn more. In fact, put it in the comments right now if you'd like to learn more. And then what we can do is send you some more information. So nobody's going to say, like, get out your credit card right now. We're just like, lean in, stay open-minded, because that's one of the qualities that's going to get you where you want to go in life. And lean in and say, I'd like to learn more. And then whoever invited you here is going to send you some information for you to learn more. And the next step, and then you're going to have a clarity call to ask questions and be like, how can this work for me? And how do I, create the investment? And like, how do I? Yes, you get a clarity call to get clear if this is for you. I want to understand the compensation plan better. Whatever your questions are, we're going to help you get clear to understand if this is for you or not. Okay? And then you're going to get some training. We do have a partnership with an optional academy, $1 million academy that will train you every single thing you need to know to get this started. Okay? To launch your business within 7 days. Okay? And if you decide not to actually take that optional training, that's okay. We have other ways of teaching you as well. So we got you. The how you do it is something that will come over time, and I'll just let you know that it's a marathon. It's not a race. You're going to develop a new skill set of digital marketing that's going to make you lots of money and give you lots of fulfillment and help you help lots of people, right? Income and impact. Okay? So the how is coming. Lean into trust that you will be fully supported. And let's talk about how we're going to support you. But first, let's talk just a little bit about a couple of the people that have had crazy success here, just so you can see what's really happening here. This is my mentor, Christy. She went from a struggling serial entrepreneur who was going around and around on the entrepreneurial hamster wheel, just like me. Raise your hand if that's you. If you've been on the entrepreneurial hamster wheel, living paycheck to paycheck, trying to figure it all out, trying to make it all happen, being a solopreneur, oof, I feel you. I was there too. So what happened was she found this actual business model that has a clear pathway to create time and financial freedom. She's a mom of 3 now. She had 3 kids while she built her business to legacy. Okay, she's the one that has $1 million passive income now after, I think it's 7 years, and popping out 3 kids at the same time. So you don't have to be a slave to it. You get to do it in pockets of your time. You get to do it when you want on your own terms, as much or as little as you want. She's a stellar example of what's possible here. So stretch your mind to expand to what's possible and let your mirror neurons fire up and be like, damn, if she can do it, I can do it, right? And then we have my friend Jess here. If you want to go watch a masterclass with her and me, it's in this group. It's called Create Your Legacy Vision. She was a hustling yogi-preneur, just like me. She was the dedicated MLMer working with the oils, and she became a health and wealth mentor, earning multiple six figures with time and location freedom. Right now, she's celebrating having her first free summer in Long Island in the Hamptons. She's been a slave to her business for the last 30 years, being a yogi-preneur and teaching yoga all summer. Now she's celebrating big time, having her first free summer in 30 years and making more money than she ever has and building her legacy. This is the shift we all get to have. And then there's Brooke March, who was an unschooling mom and coach. She was $57,000 in debt when she found this. She had no tech skills. She grew a brand organically through attraction marketing. And now she's making multiple six figures. She's already in legacy income in under 5 years after taking a year off to get a divorce because she paused her business when she got divorced to heal. Yes, the water is safe for children, 100%, and animals. So let's talk about different ways to get started. If you start with just one product, you're going to make money slower. That's the slowest way, but it will qualify you for that lifelong distributor ID, which will help you become a distributor, and you can make infinity money from that. Many people have started from one product. If that's the best you can do right now, so be it. Your first sale, you'll make $350 commission. You won't get any cash back on that. And it'll take you 101 sales to get to 6A with that strategy. If you want to go making money faster, then you want to start with the trifecta strategy, which is 3 products, which is the K8 water machine, the Anespa, and the Ukon. And that one, you're going to get $390 cash back right away on your first sale to yourself. And then your first sale working the trifecta strategy, you're going to make $1,170 because that's going to go, you're going to have 2 slices of the pie when you start that way. And then if you work with that strategy, the sales to 6A are just a third. So it's only 34 sales to get yourself to that first leadership position. And then if you want to go all in and you want to go the fastest way, then you want to go with the quad, which is what we talked about already, which is the 2 K8s, the Anespa, and the Ukon. And that one, again, you're going to get over $1,000 cash back, almost $1,100. And on your first sale, guys, you're going to make $1,870 on your first quad sale. And then it's only 25 sales, only 25 new tribe members, only 25 people that you get to serve to actually get yourself to that first leadership position. So if you're coming from traditional MLM, this should be like total no-brainer, right? And again, the investment, so here's the investment amount. For the K8, it's only $5,500 to start your business to make limitless income, okay? This is plus tax and shipping, because it's different everywhere. The trifecta is about $10,000. The quad's about $15,000. And before you start going into, oh, I can't because I don't have the investment, I really want to invite you to keep your mind open right now and understand that we are really good at helping you get resourceful. Because when I saw this, I was like, how am I going to do that? I made a way out of no way. I was sleeping on my friend's couch with an empty bank account. And I made a way out of no way, as so many in our community have, okay? So we're going to help you get resourceful to figure out the investment. And if you already have it in the bank, it's go time. Let's go, right? Easy. It's kind of a no-brainer because, again, if we look at a traditional business model, you're looking at investing about $100,000 to create maybe some profit in 3 to 5 years. Whereas here you can start making profit pretty much immediately. And you can earn while you learn. You're learning the skill of digital marketing while you're earning, okay? And then, okay, so for those of you who are action takers, I'm going to really wrap this up because I'm a few minutes over time. And I have a big bonus coming for you. Let's see, 24-hour bonus. For those of you who are action takers and say, I want to schedule a call in the comments right now. Or just say call, please, whatever's easy. Clarity call. Just put clarity call in the comments. For those of you who actually get that scheduled in the next 24 hours, doesn't mean you have to have the call in the next 24 hours. Oh, but don't jump off yet because I have the biggest bonus coming for you. You don't know yet that I'm offering a free mentorship. I better say that right now before you jump off. That's the next slide, and this is the last slide. I'm offering you guys a free mentorship for those of you who get started this month. So 24 hours, you're going to get this generational wealth call with all these legacy leaders telling you how to make your first 100K. It's really valuable. I'm also going to give you another free mentorship. That's a $5,000 bonus from all these legacy leaders that are going to teach you exactly how they did it. And then the last slide is me. For those of you who are joining us this month, I'm going to have a free mentorship available for you guys. This is worth 5K. All the wisdom I've accumulated here, showing you how I've been successful, teaching you all the codes and all the skills to get yourself, your business launched and profiting with your own high ticket sales, hopefully within the first 30 days. Depends on your how much you show up, right? But that is coming for those of you who are ready to step forward in your life and invest in yourself. Investing in yourself is where it's at, you guys. You will never regret investing in yourself and your health for yourself and your family. This is what it's all about. I'm here to support you. It is my heart's joy and fulfillment to support you on your path to creating freedom for yourself and your family and unlimited health and wealth. I was born for this. I was born for these times, and I would be so honored if you would join us in this mentorship. So if you are interested in mentorship, go ahead and drop that in the comments as well, and we can have a conversation more about what's included in that. And really, to qualify, all you got to do is get started with one product. So it's you would pay more than that, more than the cost of the product to work with me one-on-one, just FYI. Okay, so I've been a coach for a lot of years, and I love this model so much more than traditional coaching because I get to actually impact people in a much bigger way. I get to impact people for a lifetime, not rather than just one container. And actually, it creates passive income for me over time. So I am building my legacy by being of service and helping and coaching people. So rather than just a one amount that I receive for one coaching container, I get to multiply that indefinitely with the people that I support to be successful because I get a piece of that, right? So this is a beautiful thing about the business model is that the mentors have a vested interest in you being successful, right? It's not a pyramid scheme where the people at the top make all the money. Everybody makes money here. Everybody wins here. So I hope this has been valuable for you. If you guys want a Q&A session, let me know. We could come back and do a Q&A session. That's all I got. I'm about 8 minutes over time. That feels like a good place to stop. 8. We like the 8s, right? Enjoy your Lionsgate. Please go get those codes. Keep your meditation going. Doing your home play. I love you. Thank you for being here, and I look forward to seeing you all on the inside. Thank you for being here. I love you. Mwah. Happy Lionsgate, everybody. Go get it. Star Seeds, light workers, I see you. I love you. Thank you for being here. I just popped in to announce, so excited. It's our biggest event of the year in this group. It's already Lionsgate, you guys. And a week from today, we're going to be hosting in here a 2-hour live event packed with value for you. Manifestation codes, abundance codes, all the things to help you move forward in your life in a very powerful way. If you're not familiar with Lionsgate, you need to be. We're actually already in the portal as of July 26th, and we will be until August 12th. So this event is going to be happening here on 8/8, which is the Lionsgate. I will drop the link for the event in the comments so that you can RSVP. Please make sure that you do that because you want to get reminders and you don't want to miss this one. If you can be live, it's really important to be live. If you're sleeping because you're in Europe, we understand. Then watch it as soon as you wake up because it will be 8/8 for you when you wake up. And we want to be really harnessing the power of 8/8. Now, I've been studying and practicing and teaching numerology for years, and I got to tell you, 8/8 is a big deal because 8 is the number of abundance. This is, when we have cycle years in our numerology, when we're in the 8 year, that means we get to be like the pot of gold at the end of the rainbow, where we just get to receive the abundance that's raining down on us. That's the power of 8. It is absolute manifestation energy. It is money. It is all the things that you want to manifest in your life are actually coming through the 8 energy. And of course, when it's August 8th, it's a double 8, right? So this is really powerful. And it's not just the numerology, it's actually the stars are aligned. That's what we're talking about with this portal, is that the heavens are moving and There's a portal that's opening up from the star Sirius. Light codes are going to be coming down. They're already coming down now, but the heat of it, the part where the portal is the biggest is actually on 8-8. That's where we're receiving the most light codes. So we're going to be doing an activation right here in this group, in this event. We're going to be teaching you the codes for abundance. We're going to be giving you self-regulation tools for self-mastery, because guess what, guys? Wealth is an inside job. It's actually really important for you to learn how to regulate your nervous system. So I'm going to be teaching you some of that so that your subconscious beliefs and your body can be on board with what you're manifesting, because only 5% of your conscious mind is actually creating your reality. The other is 95% of your old subconscious patterning and beliefs and what your nervous system is doing. So this is a big conversation we're going to be having. We're going to be doing an activation, and we're going to be actually bringing you the proven strategy to actually manifest everything that you desire in your life. And I couldn't be more excited about it. So where you're tuning in from, and were you here for day one? Were you here yesterday? We'd love to know, because this is a 2-day event. This is day 2 of 2. So we're going to close it out today. But yesterday we covered a lot of ground, and hopefully you all did your homework, your heart work. It looks like Jess may be frozen. Oh, there she is. Okay. You were frozen for me for a minute. Hello, Jess.
Hi, I'm so excited for day 2. Yeah, drop in the comments. Did you all do your heart work, your homework? Did anybody in your group put that in? Like, did they put their homework into the comments? Extra credit?
I didn't actually check. I don't know. I don't think so. But we love to give extra credit and prizes for people who go the extra mile. So if you did, I'm going to retroactively give you a prize. So I didn't offer that before. But I'm happy to give it a prize for anybody who actually put what we had invited you to do at the end of the class yesterday. Was anybody who was willing and bold enough and vulnerable enough to actually put a screenshot of your homework, your handwritten homework, into the comments of yesterday's class, because we covered a lot of ground, and what we did was we unfolded and unpacked your legacy vision, which is, the reason that we're all here, right, is to support you to create your legacy vision, just like we're creating our legacy visions. So if you haven't watched day 1 yet, I want to ask you not to move forward with this and to go back and actually watch day 1 first, because it's going to be a really important thing. There is a continuity here. So yesterday what we covered is why you're creating your legacy vision and what that looks like and what that is, which is, in order for you to create your legacy vision and achieve it, you actually have to know what it is and be really clear about that, and give the universe, the directions of how much money you want to make and all of that, because, money likes to have a place to go. So you got to actually do that work first in order for this second piece to make sense. Right, Jess? Are you with me?
I am with you.
Okay. Your video is freezing for me, so I'm not 100%. It doesn't look like real time. So okay, that's good. I'm glad it's working. We've been having a couple of technical snafus, just to let you guys know. We're in Bali. It's very windy. The internet's been going in and out, so it's kind of like a miracle we're actually here right now. But the good news is that we're freedompreneurs and we're problem solvers, so we know exactly how to deal with these kinds of things. And that's one of the qualities that you need to have to actually be successful in this space. We are real people. We are not tech wizards, and we're making it happen anyway. So that's good times. All right. Anything else you want to say, Jess, before we move on?
No, let's do it. Let's
Let's get to it. All right, let me find my slides. Here we go. All right. So just a reminder, this is the 2 days that will absolutely change the trajectory of your life if you show up for it, if you're here, and we're going to help you get connected to your life purpose to create a life of meaning and abundance and fulfillment, because we're all about the full package here. You don't have to sacrifice. You don't have to settle. You don't have to go through life without one of the pieces. You get to have the whole thing here, and that's why we're so excited and elated to be sharing this with you, because we've found this path, and we just want everybody to have the freedom and the abundance and the fulfillment that we're having. So just a quick little recap of what we went through yesterday. We talked about, in order to get to your legacy vision, you need a vehicle, right? And that's what we're going to be talking about today. And for that vehicle to get you from point A to point B, you're going to need to have all 4 wheels of the car on the car inflated, all the threads intact, all of it, right? So what are those 4 wheels? Because here's the thing. If you don't have all 4 wheels on the car, you may never get to that legacy vision. And if you do, it's going to take way longer, and it's going to be a very bumpy ride. We're into smooth rides here. We're into flow, right? Let's go a nice cruise. Like, let's put it on cruise control, and just all the wheels are on, and we're going, right? And then we arrive and we enjoy the journey along the way, right? And that's so important. Is It's not even about the destination, you guys. It's about the journey and the transformation and who you become along the way. And the tribe that you have in the car with you along the way too is a huge part of it, right? So we talked about four things. We talked about income, we talked about sustainability, we talked about spaciousness, and we talked about purpose and impact. So with the income, the biggest question on that was, how much do you want to make? How much do you need for your legacy vision? And is the income that you're creating now linear or residual, as in passive? This is a really critical question. Are you trading time for money, or are you building passive income streams? Just a little foreshadowing. What we're going to teach you about today is how to create a passive income stream. So if you don't already have that for yourself, that's what you're going to learn about today, which is, absolutely life changing. And then the sustainability piece is your income sustainable, and is your legacy sustainable? Is what you're doing, your impact in the world, is it actually creating a better world, in terms of ecological standards, or, is what you're doing actually exploiting the planet, or, worse, exploiting people, right? You want to be involved in having your income come in a way that's right livelihood, right? This is a Buddhist concept that what we do actually benefits others, not just ourselves, right? So triple bottom line is where you want to be, where people, planet, and profit are all being equally considered, not just the bottom line that our capitalist world is focusing on right now. Like, make more money. Yeah, but at what cost, right? So we want our income to be sustainable ecologically, and from a human rights perspective as well. So what is the sustainability of your income? We're going to talk to you today about solutions, right? Because today is day 2. It's all about, we're teaching you the solution and how you get to actually have all of this. And then spaciousness is so important, because if you don't have the spaciousness to do your own self-care, put on your own oxygen mask, you're not going to be able to really help anyone else. So it's really vital that you have time freedom for yourself, and that you have even location freedom, so that you can work from wherever you choose to be. Wherever lights your soul up is what we want you to have access to. Like I do. I'm in Bali. Jess has a home in Nicaragua. She lives in New York. Like, we're all over the world, being in the places that our souls call us to be. And that helps us stay lit up and on purpose and inspired, so that we can deliver our gifts and create our legacy. And we want that for you as well. So that's the spaciousness. Self-care is not selfish. You need spaciousness for your soul to be enriched by your daily practices, whatever lights you up. We want you to have space for that. And then, of course, last but not least, is all about the legacy. It's your purpose and your impact, because without that piece, you're not actually going to have the fulfillment, right? You can get very rich. And with the strategy we're going to teach you today, you can make limitless money. The truth is, you can make limitless income here with this strategy. However, you are not going to actually enjoy it. When you get to the end of your life, you will not feel good about it if you're not actually fulfilled by delivering what you came to this earth to deliver. Whatever your special dharma is, your special je ne sais quoi, your legacy, the thing that brought you to earth, right? And that's what yesterday was all about, was helping you connect to that. So if you haven't watched it, really, you've got to go back and watch that to get fully connected with your heart to what that is. Because the next piece we're going to teach you is about how to actually create that. And without that piece, honestly, the rest of this isn't going to work. And what we want you to do is get to the end of your life, however old you end up being. None of us know, right? It's a big mystery. Us as yogis, Jess and I are yogis, we know we're going to live to at least 108, because that's the sacred number. And, we're all about the blue zones and longevity and all that good stuff, right? We have everything set up to actually live that long. We want to get to the end of our lives and look back and be like, hot damn, I did that right. We don't want to be like, oh, shucks, I should have taken that chance when I had it. We don't want to live with regrets. We want to live a really fulfilling and meaningful life, and abundant as well, because we don't have to give up anything. We get to have it all. Oh, so excited to be here with all of you. Thank you for receiving this. Thank you for being here. Thank you for showing up to create your legacy. It's really a big deal. All right. So, Jess, take it away.
So here, at long last, is the vehicle. So when we're talking about all of those four wheels of the car, here is the legacy business model. We are revealing it to you. We are sharing it with you. This proven to work and convert vehicle that we have chosen to partner with, that you get to choose to partner with to create your legacy. So number one, aligning with a high ticket offer. Number two, leveraging social media. So we all have one of these, right? You're on this thing all day long, right? Just like, admit it, like tell the truth. So, there are 8 billion people in the world. 5 billion people are on social media in some way, shape, or form. And so when we're thinking about like leveraging social media, and also this idea of automation is this really sexy word. Automation is what gives us back our time. So when we're looking at something that creates freedom in all of the ways, time freedom, location freedom, financial freedom, this legacy vision, but in the short term, these freedoms of getting back our time and creating a lot of income and impact. So we have automation. We do not have to sell to friends and family. We do not have to send cold DMs ever. And then number three is that we get to receive infinite commissions when sales are made, uncapped income potential.
Yeah. Yeah, this is a big deal, guys. And a couple things here is that when we say align with a high ticket offer, please be aware that this is like pressing the easy button as opposed to creating your own high ticket offer, right? So we want to align with something that's already proven and done for you, and right, it's tried and true, right? We don't have to like test it. We don't have to keep throwing spaghetti against the wall like I did for years and years and years trying to find an offer that people actually wanted to buy, right? And then the high ticket piece, please make a note. Just write it down right now. High ticket, underline it 3 times, because this is the key. If you align with a low ticket offer, your legacy vision will not happen in a time that is reasonable, right? You won't make enough money to actually make it all those dreams and visions happen. You got to align with something that's already done for you. That's part of the time freedom. That's part of the, saving yourself the stress of research and development and trying things. And then the high ticket is absolute deal breaker. Like if you don't have high ticket, you are not going to be free. I'm just going to say it. That's just the truth. And then the receiving part is so important too, guys, because we all have to learn to receive. Like we talked about yesterday, where are we blocking our blessings? Where are we blocking our blessings? Many of us are blocking our blessings, so we have to learn how to receive. All right, so we're going to jump straight into it. We want to keep this class really short today, just give you the facts and jump straight to it. Yesterday, we did the deep dive. Today is the day we're just going to go straight into it and give you all the facts so you can tune into if this is a match for you. And if you're somebody who is really fleshing out that legacy vision and looking for all the things we've been talking about, the high income, the spaciousness, the impact, all of it, then the time freedom, all of it, right? This is the solution that we have found that we are so overjoyed to be partnered with, because it really works when you work it. And like we talked about yesterday, for it to work, you have to be dedicated, you have to be committed, you have to have that willingness, that Icha Shakti that we talked about, right? Your full commitment to it for it to work. Okay. And that's why Jess and I are having so much success here, is because we have done that and we do that. And we are in a community of people that are also doing it. And it is so inspiring to be surrounded by people that are doing the thing and getting incredible life-changing results and impacting so many people's lives. And we're here for it. All right, so without further ado, we're going to introduce you next to our high ticket offer that we've aligned with. It's our magical wellness technology. Can we just get in the comments if health is a high priority for you? Is that one of your high priorities? For me, my top values are freedom and health, holistic health, right? Where is health on the scale for you? It does health equals wealth, right? So put that into the comments for me right now if that's true for you too. Because we are in the health and wellness space, because we live in a sick world. I think we're aware, right? And people need more health solutions. So if health is a high priority for you, put it in the comments right now. Health equals wealth. Because I'll tell you another thing. When you get to the end of your life, like we've been talking about, if you have all the money in the bank, but you don't have your health, you're not going to be able to enjoy it, right? Or even throughout your life, between now and that time, if you don't have your health along the way, you can't actually enjoy the abundance and the meaning, because all your focus is going onto your illness and your dis-ease, right? So we're really on a mission to help people be happy and healthy and wealthy and in a beautiful community and feel supported, just like the people in the blue zones that have this longevity, right? They have the full package, and that's what we're offering to you today. So we're going to let Jess introduce you to our beautiful high ticket offer next.
Yeah, so right here, this is the high ticket offer right here. And it's like some people's, you hear this part and you're like, what? Water? I'm selling, it's water. The high ticket offer is water. And it's like, yes, the high ticket offer is water. So we have this beautiful company called Enagic. It is a 50-year-old award-winning Japanese water technology company. We were both just in Okinawa, Japan, celebrating the 50-year anniversary of this beautiful, beautiful company. Now, I just said there's 8 billion people on the planet. There's 5 billion people with social media accounts. This is like we call it a sleeping giant. There have only been 2 million units sold globally. Now, your social media piece of things gives you a global online business. As soon as you invest into the product for your health, you receive global distribution rights for life. We had 17% growth in 2020 and $1 billion in sales in 2022. But we do have this sleeping giant. We are on the cusp of this massive momentum. So we always say, like, the best time to start an online business was yesterday, maybe, but the second best time is right now. Now we have this water, right? This beautiful, beautiful water. Water is life. Our bodies are made of water, 75% water. The brain is like 83% water. Water is a product that we cannot live without. It is an irresistible offer. It's something that people need and want and are often buying daily. We call this water liquid gold because of what the health benefits of this beautiful, beautiful water. So the scientific term, if you're going to go after this class and you're going to go like check out like let me learn a little bit more about this water, because this is not a water presentation, right? So there's a lot to learn about the water if and we can provide that for you. But the scientific term is ERW, which stands for electrolyzed reduced water. The superpower of electrolyzed reduced water is hydrogen, H2. Now you're like, oh, well, water is H2O, but this is different in what the technology does to create active diatomic molecular hydrogen, which is known to be one of the most powerful and selective antioxidants for the body. It works on every single system of the body to return it to a state of homeostasis, to return it to a state of vibrant health. And so also known as Kangen water. We say, change your water, change your life. And this is certainly true for the thousands of us that have chosen to invest into this product and this for our health, and then to also take advantage of the beautiful, abundant business that goes along with it. In addition to your drinking water, you get to create this eco-friendly, toxic-free sanctuary. So there are different pHs for the water. We have everything from 2.5 strong acidic water, which is your hypochloric acid. It's your antibacterial, antiseptic. Your bleach, it replaces bleach, but it's, bleach is so bad for you and it's toxic. This is a non-toxic bleach alternative, all the way up to 11.5 water, which replaces your laundry detergent, gets all of the pesticides and any residue off your fruits and vegetables, and becomes your non-toxic all-purpose cleaner. You literally never need to buy all-purpose cleaner, whether you're buying the bad stuff or the good stuff and spending $8 a bottle on some sort of like non-toxic spray cleaner, and also contributing to the single-use plastic pandemic pollution, that issue on the planet. So you're getting over 100 uses for the water. Now, this product is a sustainable zero waste product that lasts over 20 years. I know people who have had these machines for 25 years in their homes. And as Magdalena was mentioning earlier, I love this, like triple bottom line, good for people, good for the planet, and good for profit. And we teach you how to share this product. So, you will find as you're coming across, like if you follow Magdalena on social media, if you follow me on social media, I talk a little bit about the water. I talk a little bit about the product. You'll never see Magdalena. She doesn't actually talk about the product. We teach you how to promote and how to build a personal brand online, how to share what you love, how to share you, and people buy from people that they know, like, and trust. It's called attraction marketing. It's the beauty of attraction marketing. The ROI, the return on investment of this product, is over $100,000 just on the investment into the product alone. in terms of all of the things that it replaces. It replaces over 90% of things that you're already buying for your home. Beauty water, spray it on your face. It replaces your toner, your astringent, your soap. I mean, everything, everything. And I love this because I was with a low ticket network marketing company, which I'll share with you in a moment when we go into that. But it was all about consumerism. It was all about buying and buying and buying and more products every single month for the sustainability of my business. This is a one-time investment. And that high ticket piece. We have the only high ticket commissions in the direct sales industry. This is massive. This is the part that will create your legacy. This is the part that will set you free.
Woo. Thank you, sis. Thank you so much for sharing. And I know we're really, really passionate about the product and the water itself. And every day, morning you get up and you've got it coming straight out of your tap, and you see that hydrogen gas, like all the bubbles coming up, and you drink it into your body. And water actually is imprintable as well with energy. You can actually program your water and say, thank you for this abundance and this beautiful community and the joy and the health, and like drink it up. That's what I do every single day. We are in our 50s, guys. This water is the fountain of youth. Okay. We are getting younger since we started drinking this water. It is absolutely like life force energy. It's like pure prana in water form. So we are elated and overjoyed. And it's true, in my marketing, what I'm selling, if I'm selling anything, is I'm selling freedom. I'm selling the possibility for you to create your legacy, right? And I've always been about health and consciousness. And guess what? Water is actually consciousness. And guys, we are in the age of Aquarius now. This is my favorite part. The age of Aquarius is about the water bearer, guys. The age of Aquarius is the water bearer. So the water is the element of our times. That's why everything resonates. Like, it ticks all the boxes for me. And you get to choose if it ticks all the boxes for you. But why wouldn't it, right? So we don't have to actually, sell the product on social media. We don't have to do that. We can if we choose to, and everybody gets to do it their own way. And that's one of the cool things, is you really get to be authentic and do it your way. And you get to work with your mentor, and a lot of the training we have to figure out what's going to actually feel most aligned for you. And that's one thing that's really cool. So there it is again. With your investment in just a single product, you're going to get a lifelong distributor ID. You get to have a global business for life when you invest in this product for yourself. And as Jess said, it's $100,000 ROI just on the product over its lifetime, right? So it's a no-brainer for you to invest in the product anyway, and you might as well just take advantage of the free business program that comes along with it. And just one more thing I want to share about, what we discovered in Okinawa and meeting Mr. Oshiro, the founder of this company, the visionary. I'm reading his book now, and it's incredible what this man survived in World War II in Okinawa, all the things. This man was a visionary that came to the earth with a mission, and this water is his mission. Kangen means return to origin, right? It brings our body into homeostasis so that it can heal itself. We all know the body is a healing machine. It just needs what it needs in order to do its job. And this water helps so much. And so Mr. Oshiro's mission, which I just feel called to share because I was crying when he was on stage talking about it, and it's so aligned with my mission too, is true health, which means financial health, physical health, and also mental health. Really, his ultimate goal is for all people in the world to be happy, and us as yogis, and just us as humans anyway, right? Can't we all agree that we want all people to be happy and free? Because that's just, of course we do, right? And what I have found is that this water and this partnership with this company has empowered me to actually deliver that to people, and that's why it's so life-changing. So thank you so much, Jess, for sharing all of that.
Love that.
I'd love for you to share the next slide about the best way to get started.
So the best way to get started in this business, so you can come in with a single machine, but we have what's called the Business Builder Package. And it's this fast track strategy for really launching and scaling your multiple 6-figure, 7-figure high ticket business. So you would purchase 2 Kangen water machines. It's called the K8. And why would you want 2? You'd have one for your home, obviously, and then you'd have one as a loaner. Your loaner machine becomes a whole separate business, a whole second business. You can loan it out to people, and for a couple of weeks, I actually just set up a loaner today for somebody, like right before this call. And that's, people, we say it's like a puppy, right? If you were to like give a puppy to somebody for a cup, maybe they would return it. I mean, puppies are hard work, right? But I mean, I'm a dog lover, right? If you gave me a puppy, I'd be like, no, don't take this puppy away. And this is like, we give you this water machine in your home, we set it up, we show you all the different uses, we show you everything that you're going to replace in your home, all the money that you're going to save, and you start drinking this water and you start feeling like Magdalena said, that prana, that life force, like in liquid form. I mean, this water feels different when like the first sip of your water. I've set up loners for people in people's homes, and they take one sip and they're like, their eyes get big and they're like, whoa. Like, you notice the difference when you're drinking this water. So that would be your loner machine. Then we have this beautiful Anespa, which is this shower and bath system, and it creates this hot springs like mineral spa in your home, chlorine free. It's super beautiful. It's small, it's easy to set up, and that's your shower and bath system. And then we have this beautiful Ukan turmeric supplement, which comes in a supplement, a tea, or a soap. And this is grown and harvested in Okinawa with Kangen water. It's one of the highest quality chemical-free supplements that you can buy. And as you know, Ukan, turmeric, anti-inflammatory, incredible for your body in all of the different ways. And this would be your investment into your health and then into your business. And we're going to talk more about why you would start with 4 products.
Right. Yeah. Your investment into your health and to your wealth, that is going to help you build your legacy vision. Right. And just a couple more things on this. The Anespa, I just want to say, I don't know if you guys can see it, but that's actually my shower in the garden right behind. I have my Anespa there. Every single day I shower with this. My hair is better. My skin is better. You know, I have psoriasis for over 35 years. This is something that really helps me manage my psoriasis. It really helps with eczema and all kinds of other things. This hot springs, basically in your own shower every day, is a game changer. And it's really important, especially if you've got kids. You want to be bathing them in chlorine-free water, right? So if we're drinking the best water, we should also be bathing in the best water, because, you know, you take in about a liter of chlorinated water in your shower every day if you're not using a filter like this. Plus, it adds these exclusive tufa minerals, which are mined from this exclusive little island in Japan. Like, we were just in the factory. I was just in the factory watching all these things be made, and I asked, I'm the questioner personality type. I asked probably a billion questions and learned all about it. And the representatives were like, wow, you ask a lot of questions. I'm like, yeah, I love understanding and everything. And so we just got to see the products being made. And these are all OEM manufacturing, by the way, which means that they're all made in their own factory. They're not outsourcing, you know, places, the parts and things to other places. Everything is actually created inside the single factories that are owned by Enagic. So it's a very high standard. We have gold standards. We're the only actual certified medical device water ionizer on the market. And I also went to the Ukan factory and I saw the turmeric fields. I saw the turmeric being grown. And I've just learned, actually, that I was researching Okinawa and why it's a blue zone and why they have this longevity. One of the things on the very short list was they actually consume herbs like turmeric. This is one of the things that gives them their longevity. So when I figured that out, I was like, wow. So that's why Mr. Oshiro knows about the turmeric, and that's why he's growing the Ukan in this like beyond organic form. And, you know, I take the capsules every day. I know they help people with a lot of like inflammatory issues, and many health problems are coming from inflammation, stemming from inflammation. So this is your total health package. If you've said that health equals wealth, then you really want to be looking at all of this and really going with this starter package, because having that loaner machine, as Jess said, you put it in somebody's home for 3 weeks, they don't want to give it back to you. It sells itself. It really does. So this is like the ideal way to get started. Um, who wants to talk about the money? Who wants to hear about the money? Who wants to know how much money we actually get to make with this high ticket offer? Because this is where it gets really exciting, you guys. It's like, okay, if you have in your organization, one person decides to invest, and I really invite you to look at all of this as an investment, right? You're not spending money. You are investing in something that has an ROI. That means return on investment. All of these products that you're going to invest in, you're going to get health benefits, but you're also going to get wealth benefits. So let's talk about the wealth benefits. Say, show me the money if you want to hear how much money you can actually make in this high ticket world that we are playing in. So if one K8 is sold in your organization, you're going to make a minimum of $350. Okay, that's where it starts. And our compensation plan is patented. Nobody else has this. When we talk about being the new paradigm and being different than everything else that's out there, it's really true. our compensation plan is patented. And basically, you can think of it like a pie with 8 slices, right? So each slice of the pie has a value. So if the value for one slice of the pie for a K8 is $350. If you get yourself all the way up to 6 slices of that pie, you're making $2,100 on a single sale. And if you actually work with some of the fast track packages, we haven't told you about the trifecta yet, but that's 3 products. If you work with the quad strategy, which we just told you a little bit about, you're actually making $935 for one slice of that pie. Next slice, it moves up very quickly. Next slice, you're having $1,870, all the way up to, if you look at the bottom right of this graph on your screen, $5,610 for a single sale, you guys, for a single quad package. But here's one of the things that I love so much about Enagic. They are so incredibly generous, and I know this to be true, that it keeps getting better. Because this sounds pretty freaking amazing already, right? Whoa, I can make $5,600 in a single sale. Keep talking. I'm listening, right? But guess what? It gets better, and it keeps getting better, and it keeps getting better. So the truth is, we actually have a hack where we can help you get all 8 slices of the pie. It's not on this graph, but it's true. So actually, for the quad package, you can make up to $6,700 on a single sale. Like, mic drop. Guys, think how life-changing would that be, right? We talked about our income goals yesterday. Who wants to make 10K months? Who wants to make $10,000 months? Okay, in this high-ticket world, that can be 2 sales, right? What else do you have to do in your life to make, so far up to this point in your life, what have you had to do to make $10,000? What if you can make $10,000 a month with just making 2 quad sales a month? And we're going to teach you how all of it works. So you don't have to figure it out on your own, right? We're going to train you and teach you how it all works. And you get to learn, and you get to expand into this, millionaire version of yourself. Who has a goal to be a millionaire? I sure do. I'm going to, break tradition in my family, and I'm going to be the first millionaire in my family. So I'm already well on my way. And it's very exciting to know that it's actually so super possible. And the most female millionaires on the planet are actually coming from this direct sales industry. So if that's a goal for you, you're absolutely in the right place. So let's move on to the next. Jess, you want to talk about the benefits of investing in the quad package from a financial standpoint?
Yeah, I mean, I feel like we've gone over this already, but yes, like there's when you're investing in this quad package, you get on your first, you're going to purchase the Anespa from the person who invited you to watch this presentation. And then you'll purchase the machines actually from yourself. And that's the thing. So they count as sales from yourself, and you receive commission back. So you'll actually get $1,090 cash back, like a cashback rebate, when you invest into your business. So it's pretty incredible. After just 5 sales, you've made back your investment, and now you're in profit. And I, having been an entrepreneur for my entire adult life, brick and mortar yoga studio owner, paddleboard business, all of these different things, what other business right, that you start, that you invest into, first of all, like in terms of investing into a business, we have, the entry, the point of entry here is very, very low compared to most other businesses. And most businesses, you hear, right, like they, in the first 3 to 5 years, that most businesses often fail because the business owner can't get into profit. Whereas here, within 5 sales, you've earned back your investment, and now you're in profit, and you're in profit forever. And it just keeps getting better and better from there. At 9 to 10 sales, we teach you how to maximize this compensation plan. So you're actually collecting all 8 slices of the pie, which also makes this very, very different from other types of direct sales or network marketing, affiliate marketing models, whereby oftentimes, your sponsor or your upline, I hate that word, but your upline is at the top, right? This is when you hear like pyramid scheme, where it's like that person is earning all the money and the money is funneling up. This is completely different. It's an over and down patented 8-point compensation plan. I have women in my business that are out earning me certain months. I out earned my sponsor last month, and it's incredible. So 9 to 10 sales, you're at the full 8 points, and at just 10 more sales, and you have made your first 6 figures in this business. This can be done 3 months, 6 months, 9 months, 1 year. Like the timeline varies for people. However, like it's so doable to hit your first six figures in your first year in this business?
Yeah. Yeah. So just 20 sales to hit your first six figures if you're working with the quad strategy. So that's I mean reason enough to kind of go that way. And it's true. I mean think about like what else can you do in your life to make 20 sales, and anything you do is a sale, just to be clear. Like for those of you who are service, right? If you're giving massages or coaching sessions or whatever, if you're doing service, for each session, for each transaction, you're in sales if you're doing those things, by the way, because sometimes people are like, I don't want to sell. It's like, well,
Exactly.
actually, you're selling yourself. If you're, we were freelance yoga teachers. We're selling ourselves, we're selling our yoga. We're selling our wisdom, right? We're selling our classes. And so whatever, if it's a service, you're still in sales, guys. You might as well align with something that's already done for you that you don't have to actually create and deliver and maintain and all of that, right? So yeah, there's nothing like this model. So again, back to the question of who wants to be a millionaire. I got one hand up. I got two hands up. I don't know who's with me. One hand up, two hands up. Put it in the comments. Let me know how many hands up you got. I'm going for millionaire status because you know what? I got a big legacy vision and I need a lot of capital to build this temple in Bali, right? I got big dreams. I got big visions. It's going to be my vision for that temple is it's going to be so beautiful that people cry when they come. They're going to be like, how did you create this beauty? Like, it's going to be like that. And for that, I need some capital, right? It ain't free to build these things, right? I need capital. I want to be a millionaire so that I can give back to my legacy vision and help raise consciousness on planet Earth. That's my mission. So what is yours? You got to be connected to that for this all to work, for you to, be able to really succeed with this, right? So let's talk about it. In order to create $1 million with this strategy, it's 160 quad sales when you're at 8 points of the commission plan, right? So you got to do that first initial work to get yourself there. And, we're here to train you and support you on that journey, right? But once you get there, you're at 8 points of the commission plan. 160 quad sales is going to earn you $1 million. And don't be attached to the timeline. It doesn't matter how long it takes, because most people are working decades and decades and decades for someone else to maybe have a little bit of retirement at the end of their life, right? When they're ready to retire and stop working after working full time, building somebody else's dreams on somebody else's terms. This is one where you get to actually enjoy the journey all the way. And who cares how long it takes? Like, don't be attached to the timeline. Just enjoy the journey and know that you're on your path to freedom and you're on your path to the legacy, and you're meeting the coolest people along the way, right? And you're working on yourself and you're becoming the best level version of yourself, next level version of yourself. It's like, it's all good, right? Doesn't matter how long it takes. But if you want to make 100K a year, you just want to chill and be like, okay, just 6 figures a year. I'm just not going to be too ambitious. I'm just going to go for that. You only need to sell 15 quads a year, guys. Come on. We do that with our eyes closed, right? I do that from my phone, traveling the world. I'm on the beach in Greece, like, look, I sold another quad, like, come on. Like, that's how we do, If I want to be ambitious and if I want to work, this is a performance-based business model, right? So the more you put in, the more you're going to get out. And we have automation, right? So that's where you get your time freedom. But you got to set this stuff up. You got to understand that it takes that dedication. You got to set up the foundations. This is not necessarily easy, but it is so simple. It is so freaking simple. So how much do you want to make? You get to choose, and then it's a performance-based business model. You want to make $250,000 a year? It's only 40 quads in a year, you guys. Like, come on, how doable is this? Especially if you're coming from a low ticket world, this should be absolutely mind-blowing for you. All right? Let's talk about legacy, baby. We're all here for the legacy vision. Jess, bring it. Tell us, how do we get to that legacy?
So yeah, this is really like the culmination of everything. We're talking about legacy and creating the legacy. So this is something unique. I have never seen, I have never come across in all of my research. It's like why so many of us have chosen to align, not just the beautiful mission and vision of Mr. Oshiro, his 500-year mission and vision of health and wealth, not just the fact that this water changes lives, that it's this health product that you're going to have in your home, but not just the incredible compensation plan and the 8 points and the fact that you can make, $10,000 a month by just selling 4K8s a month when you're collecting all 8 points. Like, not just that, but this is what really cinches the deal, where people are just like, whoa, what? Wait, what? So we have in the first column you're seeing, we get to a level called 6A. 6A is 101 sales or 25 quads, right? You can do that. I've had people on my team do that in 6 months, 1 year. It took me 18 months to get to that level in my business. At that level, 101 sales or 25 quads or 33 trifectas, you receive a $3,000 bonus and you start to unlock other bonuses. 6A2 is the next level to unlock. You receive a $6,000 bonus and you start to unlock monthly and quarterly bonuses. 6A2-2 is your level right before legacy. You're creating a team, you're inspiring other people, you have a global, most likely at this point, you have a global business. I have people in the UK and Australia, Bali, the US, Nicaragua, all over the world. And then you unlock the first level of legacy income, which is 6A2-3. Funny names, like, I was like, what are these ranks, what are these levels, like, what does this mean? But at 6A2-3, you hit this level of the first level of legacy income, which is a $25,000 bonus, and then you start to receive 5,000 monthly for life, which is willable to your children or your future children and your children's children in a trust. Now, at that level, you are normally, when we teach you, again, I don't want to get too much into the compensation plan. It's a little heady. There's a lot of numbers, but normally with these levels, you are unlocking other, you can own multiple IDs or multiple businesses. And Magdalena's like, stop talking about that. But normally at this level, you're getting not just that $25,000 bonus, but those 6A2-2s might also be you, so that you're getting another 12,000 bonus and another 12,000 bonus. Now, this legacy income goes all the way up. Look at the bottom right, because this is where people are like, what? 6A2-8, we know people who are at this level in their business, is an $800,000 bonus and $80,000 monthly bonus for life. So when we're talking about life-changing income, right? Like when you hear about businesses like this and people call them side hustles, I wasn't looking for a side hustle. I wasn't looking for grocery money income. I wasn't looking to just, pay for the car payment or, whatever that, like, I wanted life-changing legacy income that would change my life, change my children's lives, generations to come, and then have this massive impact from my legacy vision. Magdalena with this beautiful temple, like that vision gives me chills. And it's like, that is what is available here.
Thank you so much, love, for sharing. So just to be clear, guys, look at the golden square on the middle top of your screen there. That is the first legacy level, right? And we have mentors in this space that are directly mentoring us that are at -4, -5, -6, -7. We saw the -8 on the stage in Okinawa. People who have actually built this business in one of our mentors is -6, which means he got a what was his bonus? Oh my God, $200,000 bonus. And at that level, he's making $20,000 a month. But guys, it's not just $20,000 a month. That's just the bonus. That's literally the little cherry on top, because at that point, you're actually making multiple millions of dollars. The bonus is just an extra. It's just an extra. So these numbers are very conservative about the actual income that you can create here. So we're talking about creating lots of income and becoming an investor. And this can be your vehicle to creating the capital, to creating your legacy vision and creating, becoming an investor and then buying maybe real estate or whatever. But this is like Jess said, there is no other plan like this out there. It doesn't exist anywhere else. They call it the sleeping giant because what we've been told and what we see is that for Nagic, we're just at the beginning of the bell curve. Like it's starting, people are starting to hear about, I've heard that water. You might hear that, right? Maybe you guys have heard of it. If this is your first time coming to this class or hearing about this through us, maybe you're like, oh yeah, I've heard of that water, right? People are starting to become aware. And that's really good because what that is social proof that it works, that it's popular, that people want it, that people have it, people use it, right? And so what that means is that we're at the beginning of a bell curve. Think of the iPhone 25 years ago. That's where we are right now. Everybody's going to have these appliances in their kitchen over the next 10 years, and we are going to be the ones that actually help them find them and set them up.
Mhm.
And you know, some people will activate the wealth model and some people won't. And this is one of the cool things that also makes this not a pyramid scheme, is that we actually have a product that people invest in just for their health, right? This
Yes.
isn't just a business model. People invest in this also sometimes just for their health. If people already have their best life going on, they're like, I don't need the business model. I just want that water though. It's like, cool, no problem, you know? So that's something to be aware of as well. This product is gaining so much popularity because people are seeing it. Literally is the slogan of the company because it's so freaking true. Change your water, change your life. All right. So hopefully that has landed and you guys have like are on the other side of the mic drop of how much money you get to actually make here. And again, you get to have multiple positions, right? So it's not just, oh, I'm dash three, I'm legacy now. Okay, I'm done. No, it's like you keep going because yeah, if you're dash four, dash five, dash six, you have dash three, dash four, dash five under that. So one of our mentors is actually has already created in 6 or 7 years, 7 figures residual income, residual passive income. If she quits today, doesn't do another day of work, she's going to make 7 figures every year for the rest of her life.
Mhm.
Passive. In 6 or 7 years, guys, how long have you been working at your job? How long have you watched your parents or, you know, your spouse or whoever, you know, your brother work at a job for decades and decades? I spoke to a woman who was interested in this model and she was working for the army and she's like, I have to work another 12 years to get my pension. And I was like, how much is your pension going to be? Oh, $1,300 a month. I was like, girl, that's one trifecta. That's one trifecta. You could do that next week. So this is the shortcut, guys. You can take the long, windy road to figuring out your life and your legacy, or you can take the shortcut straight shot like we're doing here, and that's what's available to you. All right, Jess, I'd love for you to cover this one, and we got about 12 minutes left.
Yeah, I'm going to go over this pretty quickly, and sometimes I don't like to just be like talking about multi-level marketing or network marketing because so many of you out there that are watching this have come from all different businesses, traditional business and brick and mortar business and having a job, the corporate world, etc. But many of you may have explored when you're looking for an online business. Maybe you're like, oh well, I can do this, and it only cost me $100 to get in, or something like that, and I'll do this low ticket thing, and I'll see if I can make it work. MLM, traditional MLM, that's what I call a side hustle. That's what I call something that is, basically a waste of your time. I'm just going to come out and say it. Been there, done that. I was a yoga teacher for 30 years. I had a brick and mortar, all these different things. I finally got to the point where I was desperate for a change. I jumped into a low ticket MLM selling essential oils. I tried it for 4.5 years because I am stubborn and I am a hard worker and I hate to fail. And I was like, I am gonna make this work. I'm gonna figure this out. Let me tell you, it doesn't work. It doesn't work. I sacrificed my time. I sacrificed my family. I sacrificed my health. It doesn't work. So I will never, ever, ever touch it again with a 100-foot pole. And thank God I don't have to, because my flag is planted with a magic and it will never go anywhere else at this stage of the game. But if you're exploring that, or if you're currently in that and you're struggling and you're like, I got $500 a month, $1,000 a month, the most I ever made in my low ticket, and I was the person putting in all the work, putting in the hours, hitting the ranks, winning the incentive trips. I had my little badge at the convention, incentive trip winner, top enroller. Still, 2,000 a month, if I was lucky, was my average monthly income. In this business, I was hitting 5 figures within my 8th month. I've had a $32,000 month. I've had a $40,000 month. My mentor just had a $95,000 month. So here's the difference. Monthly quotas, traditional MLM, you have to purchase, like I said, that consumerism, that auto ship every single month. You have to place your order in order for you to get paid. So I was spending $200 a month to make, whatever I was making. So here we have no quotas. You have to maintain your rank. So every single month, your numbers drop down to 0, and you're like, oh my God, my numbers dropped down to 0. I have to start all over again. The stress of that business literally made me sick. Whereas here, you never lose your rank. It is cumulative. You can go slow, you can go fast, you can go medium, you can take time off, you can be with your family, you can go have a baby, you can travel, and this business, you will never lose your rank, and you pick up where you left off. In a low ticket model, you're making 20 to 150 per sale. That is generous, more like 20 to 40 bucks a sale. Whereas here, $350, that one slice of a pie, all the way up to $6,700 per sale. So if you're trying to even just hit a $10,000 month, do the math. How many products would you have to sell at, say, $50 commissions, as opposed to how much would you have to sell at, let's go in the mid range and say 1K8, all 8 points, 2,800 bucks. How many would you have to sell per month to hit a 5-figure month? And how many would you have to sell to hit a 10K month in your low ticket network marketing, right? There's no membership fees. We have a one-time investment for global distribution rights. Low ticket versus high ticket. I'm just gonna leave it at that.
No brainer.
No legacy income. Whereas we have a limitless willable legacy income. We have no licensing fees. Rather than being told in most of these business models, go make a list of 100 people and spam all your friends and family and recruit. We use attraction marketing. We sell many, I've sold so many machines just for the benefits of the water. You can go all the way to the top here on your direct efforts alone. You do not have to build a team, in fact. It would take you longer, but because you can own multiple positions, which is unlike any other model I've ever come across, you can literally build this all the way to legacy. If you know, it would take you a little bit longer for sure, but you could do it. And then the only thing that these two models have in common is that you receive commissions on your direct as well as indirect or group sales in a low ticket traditional model, and you do that here as well.
Yeah, thank you. Woo, thank you for sharing, babe. I know. I remember hearing your stories about, the company you were with before and all the broken promises and empty promises and things, and just how you were just like, totally burnt out. Yeah,
The dangling carrot.
And no actual results. And just look at how, it's apples and oranges, guys. So for anybody who's like, oh, I don't want to do MLM, no worries. We're not like that. This is the new paradigm, guys. It's a completely different animal. It's apples and oranges. And yeah, you're in the right place. This is the place where your efforts are actually going to be paid for. You're actually going to get paid what you're worth and not just be a hustler. Because we're not into hustle. It's water, guys. We're into flow. So let's talk about, how do you make sales? If you're leaning forward right now and you're like, okay, sounds good. I like the money. I want to build a legacy. I love water. Yes, I'm into health. Okay, this sounds freaking awesome. How do I do that? That's the next question, right? So basically, like we said, we work with attraction marketing. We have training for you. We have platforms. We have support. We have mentorships. You don't come in here knowing how to do it. You don't have to have any experience. You don't even have to have a lot of time. If you've got 10 hours a week, you can get this started. If you've got something else already going on, you already got a business, you're already, making offers and packages and things, or you've got a job, then you can actually do this as a side hustle until it takes over and becomes your main income. So you can build it on the side, or you can just dive right in and just go full time like we did. But basically, you're just going to be creating content, whether that's paid or organic content. We'll train you how to do all of it. Basically, you can be just promoting master classes, because this is part of the automation that's provided for you. You don't have to explain the whole business model to people. You don't have to understand the whole business to even get started and start making money. You get to rely on the automation that's provided for you, and then just invite people to free master classes to take a look at the business, to take a look at the offer and see if it's something that they feel aligned with. And we actually help you do that, right? We have provided master classes for you. Maybe someday when you get way down the road, you might want to do your own master class, and we'll support you to do that if that time comes. Until that point, you get to lean on us, and we provide everything for you. So the next step is from there, you're going to actually have a discovery process. So for those of you who are leaning forward right now and just say, yeah, I'm ready for more, just put it in the comments if you're ready for more, you feel like you want more information, because the next thing is going to be a discovery process where we're going to teach you a little bit more, the nuts and bolts. You get to really look at all the numbers, the compensation plan, do your due diligence, research the ERW water on PubMed and Google Scholar. Don't use YouTube. It's full of baloney. Go to PubMed and Google Scholar for the peer-reviewed science. Okay, the ERW water. Write that one down. Feel free to do your own research there and see the magnitude of how many scientific studies there are and how many health situations it's helping with, right? So then you're going to do your discovery process, you're going to do your due diligence, make sure that you're aligned with this, because we actually want to partner with people who feel aligned and feel like a full heaven yes and really see this for what it is. Okay, and people who are ready to commit and hit the ground running and just be like, yes, I am all in because I get it and I see it, right? So we will make sure to get all your questions answered. We'll give you a clarity call. So any kind of concerns or questions or like, how would I do this? Or I don't know, whatever's coming up for you, we're here to support you in the process to make sure that it's a fit for you. Because we have an application process as well, because we're pretty specific. And that's the cool thing. We don't need so many people, right? We're not like a low ticket MLM where we need 500 people a month, right? We don't need anybody, actually. We can do it ourselves. We like working with and empowering people that are here to empower themselves, right? Let us help you help yourself. That's what we're here for. So we are quite particular about who we choose to work with, because we want to work with people who are all in and see it and get it, right? We don't want to be dragged down by, people that are not. Let's just put it that way. So the next thing is that you will launch your business and we will support you with that. We will give you training. We will give you mentorship. So you don't have to worry and wonder about the how right now. You're going to learn how. Just lean into trust to know that we got you. You get to be like the airplane that takes off. You have to take off yourself, but then we're going to be your wings to help you navigate. All right. So we got 3 minutes left. We talked too much on a couple of the slides. So we're going to speed through a couple of these. Please take a screenshot of this one because we got to get to the end in the next 2 minutes. So basically, these are some of our mentors. We have Brooke March, who was $57,000 in debt when she started. She made $200K her first year, guys. This is a real deal. We got Tosh Tayak in the middle, who actually made her first 6 figures in her first 6 months. She just did the training that we had. She launched some ads and she just took off like a rocket. She was also working 80 hours a week when she found this, by the way, and was doing this as a side hustle. Okay, and then we have our mentor, Christy Ord, on the left, who's the one with the 7-figure passive income. So, and she had 3 kids along the way as well, by the way. So like totally doable. All right, Jess.
Yeah, so how do you get started? I know you're all wondering, how do I start? Like, I'm ready. So you get to take your pick of making money slow, making money fast, or going all in with the fastest option, which is that quad package that we talked to you about already. So if you come in with a single product, you're going to come in with your K8 machine because you need to be drinking the water. Everybody needs to be drinking this water. You do not make any money back because that is just one sale that you're purchasing from your sponsor, your mentor, the person who invited you to watch this training. Then your very first sale, you'll earn 1 slice of that pie because you'll be what's called a 1A agent, and you'll get 1 slice of pie and then 101 single K8 sales to that level of 6A where you start to move closer and closer to legacy. This is a $5,500 investment to get started. Your K8 it costs $5,500 plus tax and ship, and believe me, it is worth the investment. And you might hear that and you might be like, what? That's, but we teach you, we can talk to you about finance options, borrowing other people's money to get started. That's a big one, right? Read the book Rich Dad Poor Dad if you have a lot of like this, we didn't learn this in school, financial literacy and assets versus liabilities. You are investing into an asset. If you want to make money fast, you're going to come in with a trifecta strategy. You're purchasing a NESPA, which is a lower priced item from your sponsor or mentor. Then you'll get your K8 machine, you'll get your beautiful turmeric, you'll receive $390 cash back by coming in this way. On your very first trifecta sale to somebody else, you'll receive $1,170 on your first sale. And only 34 trifectas get you to 6A. This is a $10,000 investment. And then your quad package, your 2K8s, remember your loaner, that puppy, right? A second stream of income for your business, your Anespa, your Ukon, you'll receive $1,100 back on that investment, like a cashback rebate on your business investment. Your first sale of a quad, you will earn $1,870, and only 25 quads will get you to 6A. that's a $15,000 investment. And I will say that there's no right way to come in, there's no wrong way to come in. We support you in whatever works for you and whatever feels aligned. I
Yeah.
came in with the trifecta strategy. I was all in. I threw that freaking thing on a credit card. I didn't even know about the quad strategy. That's a little bit of a newer strategy that
Yeah.
we just
Okay.
sort of unlocked. But I was like, tell me what to do. I said to my, I'm a good student. A good teacher makes good students. I said to my sponsor, like, tell me what to do. She was like, you come in with a trifecta. I was like, boom, here's my credit
Yeah.
card.
Right. So it's there's nothing like this, guys. And remember, stay in the energy of how can I. So don't be like, oh, I can't because I don't have the investment. We get resourceful. We help you. Get yourself on a clarity call. We'll work out the details. The most important thing is that you feel a yes for this. I got 30 seconds to wrap up this class right now. So your next steps, people, is for those of you in the next 24 hours who we want you to reach out to whoever invited you here to schedule your clarity call. That's your next step. If you do that within 24 hours, you don't have to have the call in 24 hours, but you need to schedule it. We're going to give you this generational wealth call with all the top legacy leaders telling you exactly how to make your first six figures in this business. Super high value. You want that. And then for those of you who actually join us in the next 7 days, we're going to actually give you a free replay of a legacy mentorship with all these top legacy leaders. The one on the left is our mentor, that's -6. The ones in the middle are -5, bunch of -4, and then we have Brooke March on the right, who is already at legacy as well. So this is all for you. I got 13 seconds left. Jess and I also have more mentorships. We throw mentorship and training at you more than you can probably even handle. So reach out to us to ask us what we have on offer for you. I love you. See you later. Thanks for being here. Love you guys.
Bye, everyone.